So it's now Mills already in that time. He's got that speed to Southern focus. Got a two, number five there. Rick McCollum. McCollum is McCollum.
Feel free to chime in. We'll be talking to everybody on the internet as well as telling you about what's happening out there on the race course. It looks like it's Cassidy Therapeute is your race leader unofficially, boat number 142, and he is out of Thailand, sponsored by FKT Concrete. Again, this is the Expert Runabout 1100 Superstock, race number 1. 24 races on tap for this afternoon. And before we get started today, we'd like to say a very special thanks to Amazing Thailand, Thai Airways International, the Sports Authority of Thailand, National Sports Development Fund, Freedom Racing, and Jet Tribe Racing. Also, our local sponsors. And our title sponsor here this week is Short Block Technologies out of Clearwater, Florida. Make sure you support those who support the sport. And you can go to shopsbt.com. Also like to say a special thanks to our manufacturer members, Yamaha, Kawasaki, and Sea-Doo, all hanging out with us here in Lake Havasu this year, as well as Riva Racing. Thank you, Dave Bamdis, and happy belated birthday, as well as Anderson Power Sports. Today's event sanctioned by the International Jet Sports Boating Association out of Half Moon Bay, California. So again, we're just watching the closing laps here of our Expert Runabout 1100 Superstock. Cassidy Therapeute, I believe, was your race leader. There's Niels Whittling right there out of Germany. Niels taking a third place in his class yesterday in the 1100 division. There's Finland Sali. Him and Finland were battling it out yesterday as well. So you got Niels, I believe, and Finley up there in the top three as well. Number 24 looks like he's in fourth place. That's Nick McMillan out of Fort Smith, Arkansas. Sponsored by McMillan Financial Services. Again, coming up next, we'll have race number 2, which is our Pro-Am Ski for four-stroke lights. And that'll be followed by race number 3, Pro Sport GP. Race number 4 is Expert Runabout, the Expert Runabout stock class. Then race number 5 is the Pro-Am Ski Stock. So we'll try to keep you in tune as to what's coming up. Beautiful background here in Lake Havasu City. Current temperature, it's about 37 degrees Celsius, which is translates into about 99 degrees. But things are going to heat up again here in Lake Havasu from what we understand. Temperatures hovering above 100 degrees Fahrenheit all week long, and out comes the checkered flag right there. And it looks like it's for the number 142, Cassidy Therapeute out of Samut Prakan, Thailand, sponsored by FKT Concrete. So congratulations going out to Cassidy. Once again, if you're just joining us on the live stream, we appreciate you, but we'll be back after these messages.
Welcome to our proudest moment. Tumbling through every single detail. Unveiling pristine odysseys ahead. Crafting each element for globe-trotting. Embarking for the sky. Your magical journey redefined. Thai, smooth as silk.
Jet Tribe, your official riding gear.
Official partner, Sport Authority of Thailand.
National Sport Development Funds. Presented by Freedom Racing.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the 2024 Short Block Technologies World Grand Prix number 1, the IJSBA World Finals 43rd annual edition from right here at Crazy Horse Campground in Lake Havasu City. Next up, we've got the Pro-Am Ski 4-Stroke Lights, and down on line, boat number 27, Davey Prado, and he's coming to us from Goiânia, Brazil. He's sponsored by Jet Tribe Pro Watercraft, Yamaha, Naughty Way, Mormai, and Seal. Boat number 159 is Jake Wilson out of Canterbury, New Zealand. He's sponsored by Jet Trim, Fox Racing in New Zealand. Boat number 28, Lucas Cavera, who already has one world title this week. He's from right here in Lake Havasu City, sponsored by TC Free Ride and Bradley Chevrolet. Boat number 116, it's Dev Dog, Devin Farthing, and he's out of Ackworth, Georgia. Sponsored by Monster Energy, Yamaha, Jet Pilot, Jet Trim, 100%, and Yamalube. Boat number 160, Oliver Morris out of Yulhurst, New Zealand. Sponsored by Jet Tribe, Grace Removals of New Zealand. Boat number 198, Mason Katara out of Lavernia, Texas. Sponsored by Watercross of Texas and Spectrum Watercraft. 127 is Sergey Alasinko out of Cyprus, Greece, and he is a self-sponsored rider. Boat number 21, Travis Falanga out of El Reno, Oklahoma, and he's sponsored by Bucket Truck Sales Ranch. And boat number 124 will round out your field. That is Sophia Benson. Will be atop the Yamaha out of Lake Havasu City. Sponsored by High Speed Industries, Cometic, Redline Oil, Jet Trim, 424 Performance, and Lemon Racing. So here we go. It's the Pro-Am Ski 4-Stroke Lights. Again, this is race number 2 of 24 on tap for this afternoon. Again, I'd like to say a very special thanks to our main sponsors here for the World Grand Prix Series. This is actually stop number 2. Stop number 1 was in Poland. Stop number 3 will be in Thailand here in December. We'd like to say a very special thanks to Amazing Thailand, Thai Airways International, the Sports Authority of Thailand, the National Sports Development Fund, Freedom Racing, as well as Jet Tribe Racing. All right, we got Peach Zah saying congratulations to the 142 on that last race. Chris McCluggage, how you doing, buddy? We miss you, Mac Attack. You can't keep a brother down. You know that, partner. I miss you, buddy. I hope you guys fared okay through the hurricane. I've seen some bad pictures from down there, but, man, I'll tell you what, you guys, the McCluggage family, in our prayers for sure. You, your brother, your mom, your dad, everybody down there in South Florida. Great to see folks watching the live stream here from Lake Havasu as riders told to fire up their engines here for the Pro-Am Ski 4-Stroke Lights. And I'll tell you, yesterday Lucas Cavera out of Lake Havasu did very good, but Devin Farthing, who didn't get any points in his first moto, but came in third in his second moto, he's going to be one to watch out for. Watch out for the 116. As there goes the horn, and Paul Pistone says, let him ride. As we head into turn number 1. You can see there on the outside, looks like boat number 198. That was Mason Katara. And Katara looks like he's coming through about second right now on the outside hole shot. And we'll give you some numbers here on the inside momentarily. And as we take a look down, it's going to be number 28. Again, Lucas Cavera. Got a different boat. He's got the blue and white boat this time. Yesterday he was riding green and white. And on the outside, it looks like boat number 127, Sergey Alasinko. Or actually, that's 177. And we don't have a 177, which is, unfortunate. So it's Lucas Cavera with the hole shot, though. Cavera, again, sponsored by Taylor Curtis and all the fine folks over there at TC Free Ride, as well as Bradley Chevrolet and HydroTurf. Speaking of HydroTurf under the SBT tent right now. Those action traction mats, you can get them right here in Lake Havasu. If you happen to be listening locally, come on down here to the world's largest personal watercraft trade show. Now, I see the 177. I know it's a young lady, and we've only got one lady listed on my sheets here, which is Sophia Benson and Alexandria Benson, daughter of Scott Benson, not Ian Benson. I made a mistake yesterday, and I'd like to correct that for everybody that's listening in out there. A lot of times you're sitting in a tent, you're watching a TV screen. Sometimes, you don't get the like Paul Harvey, the rest of the story. However, However, I can tell you it's 159 back there in the third spot, and that is Jake Wilson. Wilson, a Kiwi out of Canterbury, New Zealand. Sponsored by Frank and Company over at Jet Trim, as well as Urban Estates of New Zealand. And as I take a look down here, the Pro-Am Ski 4-stroke lights going to be going 10 laps, folks. And there is the 159 of Jake Wilson. Wilson riding smooth out there, and the Kiwis have done pretty good so far this week here in Lake Havasu. Again, this is pretty much like day number 5 for us here, even though it's only day number 2 for everybody that's listening in. Oh, look at this. Here we go. The log jump already creating havoc. And it looks like we've got a rider stuck on the log jump. And that looked like it was boat number 124. That was Sophia Benson. A tough break there for Sophia. They got 3 log jumps lined up in a row over on the right-hand side of the track, and we'll try to point that out a little bit more as our camera points toward it. But we've got number 28. That is your race leader. And here we go. We're going to take a look at the replay here. Sophia Benson, as she comes into the log jump, you can see she's approaching. She's a little off access right there, and then really just hits a rail right there, goes down, and then kind of gets hung up on the log jump, and, very reminiscent of what we've seen back in the early 90s over there at the nautical end. If you remember Kareem Pacharel actually getting stuck, her ride plate getting stuck in the tires of the log jump and couldn't get the boat off of the log jump. Back out to your race leader, number 28, Lucas Cabrera. Straight out of Lake Havasu, but he's trying to keep that hardware right here in his hometown. And it did an amazing job yesterday, too. Took an overall championship yesterday, and now going back again to third place, Jake Wilson out of Canterbury, New Zealand. Sponsored by Fox Racing of New Zealand. He works his way, and here he comes into the log jumps, and again, the log jumps create a lot of havoc. Not a lot of regional promoters have log jumps, so a lot of times when racers come out here to Lake Havasu, it's the first time that they actually get to face the log jump. And again, number 28 out in front, number 177 back in second, 159, rounding out your top 3 here as we near the halfway mark. Again, 10 laps to glory here in the Pro-Am Ski 4-stroke lights. Coming up next will be our Pro Sport GP for all of you that are listening in. And once again, phone a friend right now. Make sure you phone a friend. Let them know we're on Facebook. We're on YouTube. All you got to do is go to Jet Ski World Series. Type in Jet Ski World Series, and you'll catch us there. The website, the official event website, WGP1.com. Once again, WGP1.com. If you'd like to find out what we're doing, not only out here in Lake Havasu for round number 2 of that series, but the finals in Thailand, in Pattaya, Thailand, which are going to be going on in December. So again, another hot one out here in Lake Havasu, but the weather really hasn't seemed to be an issue. Now, one thing I will say to those of you folks that may be listening in at home, I've been coming out here for 35 years, and this is the warmest that the water temperature has ever been. Now, the water temperature right now is 80 degrees Fahrenheit. So this is actually the warmest that we've seen Lake Havasu in several decades. As we take a look there at boat number 127, that's Sergei Alexenko out of Cyprus, Greece. And back out to your race leader, number 28, Lucas Cabrera. Sponsored by Taylor Curtis at TC Free Ride. Bradley Chevrolet, HydroTurf. I got to hang out with a couple of his teammates last night that ride for TC Free Ride. And, man, I'll tell you what, they speak volumes about Taylor Curtis and his tunes and what he has done for so many of these amateur and expert as well as pro racers that not only come from here in Lake Havasu, but come from various parts in the United States and around the world. Tavera taking a look behind him. Going to see where he's at right now. Still got 177 back there in second, 159. Jake Wilson in third, 124. Sophia Benson in fourth, and 127. Sergei Alexenko running in that fifth place position. And there's the 177, and we're still trying to figure out who that is. Unfortunately, probably a late entry. But we'll definitely have it by moto number 2, as we'll get some new scoring sheets in our office here. And there comes the 177, again, currently in second place. Obviously, you could tell female. I'm just trying to guess who it would be. Man, oh man, it's not Sophia Benson, because Benson's back there in 4th place. So you got 2 girls in the top 5 right now in the Pro-Am Ski 4-stroke lights. That is pretty amazing, folks. And your race leader still Lucas. There's the 159, still in 3rd place. Our resident Kiwi here in Lake Havasu from Canterbury, New Zealand, Jake Wilson. Jake the Snake getting loose out in the desert right now. 177. Oh, 177 could be River Varner. River Varner. Yeah, thanks, Tony. I appreciate that. Could be River Varner. This is moto number 1 again of the Pro-Am Ski 4-stroke lights. Race number 2 of the day. 24 races on tap for this afternoon. And once again, for schedules and so forth, you can go to ijsba.com, or you can go to WGP1.com. And you can get a schedule for all of today's races. Taking a look at 3rd place right there, Wilson. Following Varner. And I'm sorry, everything is blowing up. The screen's blowing up over here. Tony Tabor says it's not a girl on 177. It's Cash or River Crawford. River Crawford, a boy. Okay, my bad. Okay, here we go. So that is River Crawford. That's what we're getting here unofficially. Like I said, I can only announce what the paperwork gives me, and unfortunately, I don't have a 177 at all. So, that being said, let's get back to it as you're taking a look there at the 177. And we're here. It's either Cash Crawford or River Crawford. Well, I bet they signed up late. That's all I got to say. I bet they signed up late, and that's why I don't have their name on my sheet right here. Number 28, still your race leader, though, I can tell you that. Lucas Cavera out of Lake Havasu, sponsored by TC Free Ride, Bradley Chevrolet, and Hydro Turf. Again, coming up next, we got the Pro Sport GP. Again, we'd like to say a very special thanks to Short Block Technologies. Of course, our good friends from Shirtworks. If you're listening and you're in the area, make sure you stop the Shirtworks booth and support Ronnie Bumgarner. He's also got the blue light sale over there as well. He's got the 4 shirts for $20. Can't beat that, from a bunch of different events that they do. And there we go. As we work through, look there, Jake Wilson getting the pass on 2nd place, 177. I know everybody's trying to tell me, who 177 is, so I'm just not going to worry about it, because I just don't know who it is, and I'm not going to call it fake anymore. So, 159, Jake Wilson. Let's take a look at the replay here on the pass. You can see Wilson working to the inside of the 177, gets positioned right there over that 3rd and final log jump, goes rail to rail and just pushes the 177 to the outside. So great job there by the Kiwi, moving into that 2nd place position. He's still got Cavera out in front. And now 159, Wilson in 2nd. 177 has moved back to 3rd. We still got 124, Sophia Benson in 4th, and 177 losing the boat right there. And doing the Michael Phelps to get back to it. Gets back up in the tray. We'll see if loses any positions. Course marshals there with the yellow flags, making sure that that rider is okay. Again, while we have the opportunity, we'd like to say a very special thanks to Amazing Thailand, Thai Airways International, Sports Authority of Thailand, the National Sports Development Fund, Freedom Racing, and Jet Tribe Racing. 28, Cabrera picking up where he left off yesterday, and I'll tell you, this guy is something else. He has been solid, very solid the entire week long. Picking up a world championship yesterday in one of our ski divisions. As you see him working the outside split. Now, for those of you listening at home, we see the white flag coming from Paul Pistone at the tower. One more lap to go there for Cabrera. But when you see him going around the blue buoys on the left-hand side of the track, that is the outside split. When you see him going past the green buoys, that is the inside split. And Cabrera, one more chicane here before he faces the log jumps for the final time. This is your race leader. We'll follow him the entire final lap in. Up, over, no problems. Cabrera dicing through the log jumps and headed up toward the top right-hand side of the track. He'll take a look behind him, and you'll see he's got plenty of breathing room now. As second place had got past, then went down, and then so now you've got Wilson in second place out of Canterbury, New Zealand. But Cabrera looking to take a win here in this first moto for the Pro-Am Ski 4-stroke lights. Hi, Carolina. I like you too. Have a nice day. So once again, Cabrera working his way through the outside split. Final lap of the race. Again, riding smooth out there and making all his sponsors proud out there. TC Free Ride, Bradley Chevrolet, and HydroTurf. Checkered flag coming out. And put your hands together for Lucas Cabrera from right here in Lake Havasu. Taking another win, and this guy has really been unbeatable so far. Won every moto that he was in yesterday, and now looking good out here with the start of this morning. Here comes the New Zealander, Jake Wilson. Jake the Snake coming past and through the checkered flag. Congratulations, Jake. Nice finish there. Once again, don't have to win every battle to win the war. Pro Sport GP race number 3 after these messages.
I have a relationship in Thailand. It's a love for the people, for the food, the beautiful nature, and the places. I've cultivated a beautiful relationship in Thailand. What will yours be?
Presented by Freedom Racing.
Official partner, Sport Authority of Thailand.
National Sport Development Funds.
Jet Tribe, your official riding gear.
Glorious feel when people put boat numbers. Everybody complains about, oh, they scored me wrong, scored me wrong. Well, there's a perfect example of why people get scored wrong. You can't read the numbers.
Welcome back to the 2024 Short Block Technologies World Grand Prix 1 IJSBA World Finals here in Lake Havasu City. Down online, we've got the Pro Sport GP. Boat number 45 is Supatat Fuktaro. Boat number 143, Kyle Horton. 21 is Brandon Warner. 77, Omat Sali. Boat number 661, Natalia Giuliano. Boat number BR1, Massimo Casarini. We've got Lennon Parkin out there with a question mark for their number. Boat number 907 is Andrew Bazan. 111, Simon Belcher. Boat number 512, Talon Farthing.
All right, on the line, we got Superman
and boat number 55, Patrick Parker. Alrighty, here we go. Pro Sport GP taking off. And that third position from the inside looked pretty quick on the hole shot. We'll try to get a number on that real quick. Once again, Andrew Brazan, he was a big winner in the X4 competition that we had this year that skated through 3 different series. It's boat number 111 with the hole shot. Simon Belcher out of the United Kingdom, sponsored by Greenworks, Monk, Isidore Vodka, Avos Water Sports, Quakey Sense, B&J, Liquid Molly, and Finch Signs. And there's boat number 45 on the outside. It's Supatan Fukturo. And it's going to be Belcher, followed by Fukturo, as they head past the start-finish line and into the horseshoe section of the track. Now headed to the bottom right-hand side of the track. Fukturo takes a look behind him real quick. And you're watching the Pro Sport GP class here from Lake Havasu, 43rd Annual SBT IJSBA World Finals, boat number 41. I believe back there in that third position, that could be Lennon Parkin out of the United Kingdom. And he is sponsored by SJP Moto Molding Solutions and 158 Performance. So James Bushel having a hand in that right there, the old 158 Performance team. Good to see the Bushel family out here this weekend. But it's 1-1 Simon Belcher out of Farrington, Wiltshire, United Kingdom. Again, sponsored by Liquid Molly and Avos Water Sports. One of the places, the hallowed grounds over there in the United Kingdom. Boy, I'll tell you, I sure do miss going over there and hanging out at those JSRA races. Yeah, good times over there in England. David Sims says, come on, boys. And Book Soup Swan says, 45, a.k.a. Fat Boy. So, yeah, there's some teammates giving each other the business here online. He's talking about Supatan Fukturo out of Rayong City, Thailand, sponsored by MC Racing, Park Motorsports, K45, and the TJSBA. Fukturo currently running in second to Belcher, and you can see the lead as they head down the back straightaway. Only about 3 seconds in between first and second place right now as they head up to the top left-hand side of the track as we view it here from the Short Block Technologies Tower of Power. And Belcher to the MasterCard buoy, and it looks like he is opting to go to the outside, as is second place. There's number 77, I believe, currently in that third place, Omar Sali. He's also out of Thailand, sponsored by Knopf Insulation, USG, and Flamingo. And you can see him working his way through the inside split. Once again, the green buoy's the inside split, the blue buoy's the outside split. Here comes Belcher past the start-finish line, working his way onto the right-hand side of the track, and around the horseshoe he goes. And Belcher has been tearing it up in the European circuit out of England, and going back there to third place, Omet Sali on boat number 77, showing off a nice graphics package there. There's fourth place, and I believe that's boat number 21, Brandon Warner, from right here in Lake Havasu. Brandon sponsored by Marine One, Watusi Designs, and Jet Trim. Warner looking good out there and sleek on that black Sport GP boat. And I can remember Craig out there in the runabout class. Always great to see the Warner family here in Lake Havasu in attendance. Got to see Mom Warner yesterday. Always, it's just one great big family. It's kind of like coming to a reunion when you come out here to Lake Havasu. As we take a look at Simon Belcher. And Belcher's just kicking butt, taking names right now as he works the outside split, now coming down the front straightaway past the start-finish line. And Belcher's starting to put a little real estate between he and second place right now. So Belcher looking good. I'm number 45, still holding on to second place. That's Supatan Fukturo out of Thailand. 41 back there in third. I believe that's Lennon Parkin. 77 is in fourth. That's Omad Sali. And number 21, rounds out your top 5 as we near the midway point. That is Brandon Warner. Sophie Miller saying, "Come on, Simon." How we doing, Sophie? Hope you're having a good time over there in the UK. I know everybody is tuned in. I know it's morning for some folks, it's afternoon for some folks, it's evening for other folks. But no matter where you're at, we sure do appreciate you tuning in here to the World Grand Prix #1. This is stop number 2 on the World Grand Prix Series. And it is the 43rd annual Short Block Technologies IJSBA World Finals. And you can see still about 4 to 5 seconds, the gap between first and second place. The gap a little closer there between second and third. As you see, number 45, that is Suptavat Fukturo. And 41, Lennon Parkin out of the United Kingdom, sponsored by SJP Moto. And once again, we're drag racing down the front straightaway. Boat number 77 has the position. And that's Omad Salih. Salih getting around the shoe first, just ahead of 41. So Salih moving in to that third place position. 41 slipping back into fourth. As you see, Salih taking a look over his shoulder just to see where that 41 is right now. Belcher, once again, sponsored by Finch Signs, Liqui Moly, B&J, Quakey Sense, Avos Water Sports, and Greenworks, as well as Monk Isidore Vodka. He is making it happen, captain, right now, out there on the closed course. 41 still in that second place position currently. Or 40 or 45 rather, I'm sorry. Suptavat Fukturo. As they work their way through the split section. And once again, looks like second, third place going to opposite sides of the split. So we're taking a look here at the split section, and let's see how they come out. That's Omad Salih. He'll be coming out from the inside, boat number 77. And that is the battle for fourth place right there. 41 still maintaining that fourth place position. And again, we believe that is Lennon Parkin out of the United Kingdom, followed by boat number 21, Brandon Warner. So Lennon up there. Lennon's got some fans. Jack Wells, how you doing, Jack? Hope you're doing okay, buddy. Enjoying the races. So Belcher, with all the battling going on for second place right now, Belcher has definitely been able to extend his lead. Fukturo, boat number 45, still holding on to that second place position. Now we're taking a look at fourth place. That is boat number 21, Brandon Warner. Sponsored by Watusi Designs and Marine One. And Warner trying to get past number 77, Omad Salih, to overtake that third place position. And again, he goes to Warner's on the inside split right now. I believe Salih is on the outside split. We'll see exactly how they come out here in just a moment, as Warner getting ready to exit the split section. And Salih, Salih got him again. Salih about a second and a half in front of Warner as they get ready to head to the horseshoe. And you can see just how close that they actually are. Salih on the 77. That is the pink boat with the glitter in it. And 21 is Brandon Warner. Warner again trying to reel in that third place position. Again, this is only Moto number 1 here for the Pro Sport class. Coming up next, we'll have the Expert Runabout stock class, and then we'll have the Pro-Am ski stock class is race number 5. Race number 6 is the junior ski 13 to 15 modified, and race number 7 is the Pro-Am Runabout 1100 open. So again, another hot one here in Lake Havasu. Even though the water is churning up, it is burning up out there at 80 degrees. And there is your race leader, Simon Belcher. This is a 12-lap first moto for these riders here. And the Triple Aces, Simon Belcher out of the United Kingdom, who did an amazing job on the European Series this year, picking up right where he left off out here in Lake Havasu. And I'm surprised to see the numbers here of the Pro Sport GP class. I believe we've got about 14 racers out there in this one, and normally this is a pretty stacked class. But I noticed we did have a lot of racers in the spec class a little bit earlier this week, so a lot of people opting to go for the stock option rather than the GP option, which we're seeing out here right now. And there's boat number 45. Suptaflat Phuktarol out of Rayong City, Thailand. The MC Racing Yamaha. Again, a couple different boats that you can race out here in the sport class. We've got some Yamaha Wave Blasters out there. We've got some Sea-Doo HXs out there. And we've also got some aftermarket hulls that have been produced but are within the specs for the sport class that are out there. Don't see any Kawasaki X2s, but I'm sure we'll see some this weekend in the Vintage X2 class, folks. Blue flag with the yellow stripe coming out there for a couple of back markers as the leaders make their way through. And we're taking a look there at number 77, Omad Salih. Salih trying to reel in your race leaders. Still currently sitting in that third place position. Needs to, actually, I just moved up into second. Just got past boat number 45. Suptaflat Phuktarol. So Salih moves into second after making that pass coming out of the split. And Phuktarol back into third. Fourth place, still boat number 41, Lyndon Parkin. And rounding out your top five is boat number 21, Brandon Warner. 77. We're taking a look at second place right now. Salih on the move. Didn't have the greatest of starts. He started in about fifth place, and he's worked his way through the pack all the way up into second place. And 12 laps, that gives you a lot of time if you do make a mistake there on the start. As we go back on board with our race leader, Simon Belcher. Once again, Belcher out of the United Kingdom, sponsored by Liqui Moly, B&J, and Avos Water Sports. Paul Pistone, your flag man, letting Salih know 2 more laps to go. 2 more laps to go, and Salih sponsored by NOP, USG, and Flamingo. Got a great graphics package on that sport boat right there. Salih on the Kawasaki. There you see boat number 41, Lennon Parkin out of the United Kingdom on the Fox Racing 158 Performance aftermarket sport boat. I'll tell you, I'm taking a look down here at Sophie Miller's post. Miller Racing boats right now are in first, third, and fourth place. Miller Racing doing a great job out here in Lake Havasu. Congrats to them as the white flag comes out to first place right now. Simon Belcher. Belcher again, not only sponsored by Miller Racing, but B&J, Liqui Moly, and Finch Signs helping him out. And this being the white flag lap will follow the leader in. And you can see Belcher right now as he works the top right-hand side of the track, and now working his way along that back straightaway. Road smooth, looking to go wire to wire here. Simon Belcher. Belcher again from Farrington, Wiltshire, United Kingdom, and again, big shout out to all my British friends listening in across the pond over there. Sure do miss everybody. Wish you were here. But I'll tell you what, it's supposed to get up to 40 degrees Celsius here, so you might be better served hanging out watching in the air conditioning on your TV right now as Belcher works his way through the outside split one final time. Again, Belcher sponsored by Miller Racing. And here we go, down the front straightaway. Out comes the checkered flag, and congratulations, Simon Belcher taking the win. Team Avos in the house. And he is sponsored by Liqui Moly, the official lubricant here in Lake Havasu. And they are second place, Omad Salih. Omad out of Chonburi, Thailand, sponsored by NOP USG and Flamingo. Nice race there by Omad, you know. Did a great job. Number 41, Lennon Park from the United Kingdom, I believe coming through in third, sponsored by Miller Racing, SGP Moto, and Molding Solutions. Folks, we'll be right back with the expert runabout stock class. Stick around. We'll be back after these commercials.
Welcome to our proudest moment. Tumbling through every single detail. Unveiling pristine odysseys ahead. Crafting each element for globe-trotting. Embarking for the sky. Your magical journey redefined. Thai, smooth as silk.
Jet Tribe, your official riding gear.
Official partner, Sport Authority of Thailand.
National Sport Development Funds. Presented by Freedom Racing.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the 2024 Short Block Technologies World Grand Prix 1 IJSBA World Finals here in Lake Havasu. We're hanging out at the Crazy Horse Campground, and we are all set to go here with our fourth race of the day. This is the expert runabout in 1100 stock class. Down online, boat number 15, we got Niels Whittling out of Germany. Boat number 106, Matty Elders out of Spring Grove, Illinois. Boat number 138, Brad Bohat out of Pleasant Prairie, Wisconsin. Number 33, Falin Sali out of Chonburi, Thailand. Boat number 17, Anton Ignacio out of the Philippines. T20 is Lawanakorn Manahatakun out of Thailand. Boat number 28 is Henry Kovas out of Estonia. Boat number PH18 is Adam Hakim Nahari out of Malaysia. Boat number 96, Ahmad Altler out of the United Arab Emirates. 252 on the Sea-Doo is Corey Kenaspek out of Estonia. And boat number 7, Carl Keskula, also out of Estonia, sponsored by the BRP Center of Estonia. Riders told to fire up their engines. As I take a look down, it looks like it is 12 laps here in this one. As the riders all taking a look up at Paul Pistoni, our flagman there on the announcing tower. And it looked like the T20 was out there in front of the line, so Pistoni said, shut him down, make sure you stay behind the line. He says, go ahead, fire him back up. And we are just about ready to get back underway here at the 2024 Short Block Technologies World Grand Prix number 1 IJSBA World Finals 43rd edition. We are locked, cocked, and ready to rock and roll down here on the starting line, and the horn sounds, and we are off and away. So it looked like a pretty clean start right there. I don't see any red flags coming up yet. Hopefully we can keep the dreaded red in the holster for most of the day. This is the expert runabout 1100 stock class. Coming up next will be the Pro-Am ski stock class as we focus in. It looks like it's the T20 with the whole shot on the inside, and that's Lawakorn out of Thailand. And boat number 17 on the outside, that's Ignacio out of the Philippines. It's funny, this is Anton Ignacio out there on the course. A lot of you might know Richard Ignacio, one of our former racers here with the IJSBA. He's actually in the Philippines right now, and he called me last night, and I was asking him, is that any relation of yours? And Richie's like, no, I'd like to claim it, but I can't claim it. But it's Ignacio who has taken the whole shot here, and again, Ignacio sponsored by Robig Builders, 777 Performance by Jumbo Tuner and Rudy Project, and he's out of Quezon City in the Philippines, currently leading the pack around the track right now. Tony Leonard says, congrats, Simon Belcher, on that last race. Well done, Simon, says Herman. Brian, I believe the X2s are going to be on Sunday. So, again, I get a chance every now and again to peek over at what the comments are. So if you've got a question or a concern or anything, please feel free to let us know. My name's Mike Young, and I've been announcing the World Finals 35 out of the last 36 years. And there is your second place rider right now. Uh-oh, maybe going back into third. That is Lanacorn, who had come out in second initially. I'm looking for Niels. Niels did pretty good. He hit the podium yesterday. Niels Whitling out of Germany, sponsored by Ravenall and WT Fun Sports. And you can see the 33, that's Philin Sali. Sali getting that pass out of, he's out of Thailand, and getting the pass right there out of Lanacorn, who is also out of Thailand. This pushes him way to the inside as they were going around the horseshoe section on the bottom right-hand side of the track. Sali, boat number 33, took a second place in his 1100 class yesterday. Great racing all weekend long here at the Crazy Horse Campground as a part of the 43rd Annual SBT IJSBA World Finals. Let's take a look at the replay here on this pass. And you can see Lanacorn coming on the outside, and Finley just jacking that boat right there and just sending him to the outside. So a nice pass right there, clean pass, not too much bumping, not too much grinding. But they were rail to rail as they came out of that split. And I'll tell you, once again, if you weren't tuned in yesterday, these splits are timed absolutely perfect. So hats off to the course marshal staff out there as we got boat number 17, Ignacio, still out in front, Philin Sali in second. Boat number 20, that's Lanacorn back there in the third place. Number 15, Niels Whitling in fourth. And then you got the PH18, Adam Nahari out of Malaysia back there in the fifth spot. So those are your top five as we near the midway point here for the Expert Runabout 1100 stock class. This is race number 4 today. We got 24 total races today for those of you listening in. Coming up next, we'll have the Pro-Am Ski Stock. Race 6 is the Junior Ski 13 to 15 Modified. 7 is the Pro-Am Runabout 1100 Open. 8 is the Women's Runabout 1100 Stock class. And there is the T20 Lanacorn. Lanacorn, sponsored by 777 Performance of Thailand. And he is out of Nakhon Thailand. Lanacorn taking a fourth place yesterday, doing a great job. Gotcha. Back out to your race leader, Ignacio. Ignacio working the outside split right now, trying to extend that lead he's already got, and did a great job yesterday. Was under a little bit of pressure in the 1100 class yesterday, the 1100 limited class. Came in tied points with that guy right there, Philin Sali, and was able to grab the hole shot, go wire to wire, and take the win. Philin Sali takes a look behind him right now, and only about 2 seconds separating second and third place right now as we take a look out there, and only about a second and a half between first and second place. So some great racing going on out here in the Expert Runabout 1100 stock class as you can take a look at beautiful background, majestic background here in Lake Havasu for the 43rd Annual SBT IJSBA World Finals. And you can see the gap as we head toward the MasterCard buoy up at the top left-hand side of the track. This is where you make the decision. Are you going to go inside or are you going to go outside? And it looks like Ignacio to the outside in second place, Sali to the inside. So, Ignacio messes up. He spins out. And look out, Philin Sali going to have the advantage as they come out of the split right now. We're taking a look at Ignacio on the screen right now. But as we broaden our view right here, we take a look, and here comes Sali. Sali takes a look over. He's like, I got you, buddy. As he takes a look over, and Philin Sali takes the lead. Congratulations, Philin Sali, sponsored by Knopf, USG, and Flamingo, taking that lead right there. And mistake, you can see Ignacio as he's working his way through the outside split, it just spins out right there. And that was all it took for Philin Sali to be able to take that lead. So we got a new leader. Sally, your new leader, followed by Ignacio. Boat number 20 still back there in the third place position. That's Lawankorn. And boat number 15, Niels Whitling, still in fourth. And the PH18, our Malaysian rider, Adam Nahari, still maintaining that fifth place position. So first and second swapping on that last lap around. And 17 creating some action for us over here in the booth. Ignacio, but I'll tell you what, you don't see Ignacio make too many mistakes. He rode pretty much flawlessly yesterday. So I know that he is going to be back with a vengeance, and this race still has a lot of time left in it. I would not count him out. Again, Ignacio is sponsored by Robig Builders, 777 Performance by Jumbo Tuner and the Rudy Project. As we take a look at Ignacio right now, as he works his way down the front straightaway, and Paul Pistoni, your flagman, lets him know that they are halfway complete. Again, this is Expert Runabout, 1100 stock class, Moto number 1. This is race number 4 of the day. Coming up next, we've got the Pro-Am Ski stock class. Paulo Zamprania, how you doing? Listening in, miss you too, buddy. Hope all is well. T20 we're taking a look at right now. That is Lanakorn out of Thailand. And Lanakorn, I believe he took a fourth place in yesterday's 1100 limit class. Lanakorn going to take a look behind him right now. One thing you don't want to do, man, don't take a look behind you. Always make sure that you're taking a look in front of you, because that's what's happening. The race is going on in front of you, not behind you, especially if you're in second or worst place. So, that being said, Lanakorn going to the inside split this time. You know, most riders so far this weekend, for those of you that may be listening in at home and don't really have a sense of what's happening out here, most of the riders have been taking that outside split. Now, the outside, it's a little bit more wide open. As we take a look at Niels Whitling there from Germany, boat number 15. But the outside a little bit more wider, a little bit more open, a little bit more sweeping. The inside a little bit more tighter, a little bit more technical. But it just seems like the water chops up on the inside a little bit more than it does on the outside. So it's a tougher ride if you take that inside split, even though it might be a closer path to that finish line. So Lanakorn still has his sights set on second place right now. Boat number 17, Anton Ignacio. And the top three all within 7 seconds of each other. Your race leader still Feline Sali out of Chonburi, Thailand, sponsored by Knopf Insulation and Flamingo Racing. And you can see your second place rider right there. That's your second and third place riders working their way down the back straightaway. So again, only a couple seconds in between those two riders as Ignacio heads toward the MasterCard buoy. And this is where you make your decision, inside or outside. And once again, I believe Ignacio is, well, no, he's going to go to the inside. He's going to go to the inside, and looks like third place going to the outside, boat number 20. That is Lanakorn going to the outside. We'll see if Lanakorn can pick up some time here, because the inside has been just a little bit slower, because it seems just like the water's just a little more choppy there. On the inside, we see Lanakorn. On the outside, he's getting ready to exit the split right now, and here comes Lanakorn. Handful of throttle. He's going to have the drive coming from the outside. Ignacio still going to be able to keep that second place, but Lanakorn definitely shaved at least a half a second off. Lanakorn going a little bit wide, trying to stay out of the pump wash being thrown down there by boat number 17, Ignacio. As Lanakorn makes the turn, he's got Niels Whitling right there, almost in his gunnel. As Whitling trying to fight for that third place position as we head into the latter stages here of race number 4, the Expert Runabout 1100 stock class. Folks, you are watching the 2024 Short Block Technologies World Grand Prix number 1 here at the IJSBA World Finals 43rd annual edition. The Duel in the Desert continues today on a beautiful Friday, October 11th. Hope everybody's having a nice morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you're at. And there's your battle for second place right there. And looks like both riders going to the outside. That's first and second and third. So all three riders going to the outside. Your top three going to the outside. Your race leader still Philin Sali out of Thailand. Thailand been doing very well here at the World Finals here, the 2024 edition, and that is Lanacorn right there. So here comes Lanacorn again. Right there, Whitling is right there as Whitling tries to make that inside work for him, and that's the battle for third and fourth place. Lanacorn taking a look behind him again. He can feel the heat being thrown down there by Niels Whitling out of Germany. Hot on his tail. Still Feline Sali out in front. Ignacio in second. Lanacorn in third. Boat number 15. That's Whitling still in that fourth place position. And we've got the PH18, Adam Hakimi Nahari out of Malaysia, sponsored by his family and 777 Performance, Jumbo Tuner, his sponsors. So again, you can see him standing up along that back straightaway, kind of stretching their backs out a little bit. Obviously, a long race here for the 1100 stock class, 12 laps. Lap times have been hovering just over about a minute to a minute 10 here in the 1100 class. And again, this being the stock division, there'd probably be a little bit closer to a minute 10. So you're looking at pretty much like a 13.5-minute race. Paul Pistone letting them know 2 more laps to go. He lets your leader know there is Feline Sali right there, sponsored by Flamingo. Pistone, longtime veteran of the sport up there on the flag stand, former racer himself. Always great to see my good friend Paul out of California. Feline Sali takes a look around. You can see he's got about a 3-4 second lead, so he's feeling pretty comfortable right now. He's going to ride in the stand-up position. Kind of use his knees as the shock absorber instead of his back. Second place still Ignacio. Again, Ignacio about 4 seconds off the pace. And the battle heating up there, for that second place position, Ignacio in third place. I mean, you got 2, 3, and 4 all in your camera angle right now as they're all working their way down the back straightaway. And right now, fairly evenly spaced out, about 2 seconds between second and third and fourth. Niels Whitling's right there, though, man. He's waiting for a slip, trip, or a bobble. Whitling going to go to the outside. Third place, Lanacorn going to the inside. So we'll see if Whitling can make up any time. Meanwhile, Ignacio also on the outside, who's currently in second place. Sali already getting ready to come down the front straightaway. And there is Lanacorn working that inside split right now. And the white flag out for Feline Sali. Sali takes a look behind him. And he is in the driver's seat. No pun intended. Sali again taking a look behind him. He's worried about Ignacio, man. I tell you, Ignacio's got to be beside himself, making that mistake there in the split a little bit earlier in this race where he spun out a little bit. And again, I have always said, it's kind of a hat trick. There's 3 things that make a rider a champion. And one, you got to have the physical capacity to stay out there for the laps that you got to be out there. You got to have a boat. Number 2, that runs all the way through the race. And to me, the most important thing is the mental focus, the mental fitness that you need to have. You really need to focus on what you have going on and where you're at on the track and what position you need to be in. And there's a lot of great racers that will actually tell you the same thing. Feline Sali one final time through the outside split. As again, he takes a look behind him. You'll find second place. Ignacio's still right there. Ignacio followed him through the outside. Niels Whitling right there behind Ignacio. So Whitling's still trying to pick up that third place position over Lanacorn. Lanacorn went to the inside split. And here comes Sali. The checkered flag is out. So Sali will grab the checkered flag. And then Ignacio, and then Lanacorn will end up in third. And it looks like Niels Whitling out of Germany will end up in fourth. So that's the way they stack up here, 1 through 4 in the expert runabout, 1100 stock class. Again, I'd like to say a very special thanks to Amazing Thailand, Thai Airways, the Sports Authority of Thailand, National Sports Development, Freedom Racing, and Jet Tribe Racing, our national sponsors. And folks, we'll be back here with the Pro-Am Ski Stock race number 5 after these words from our sponsors.
I have a relationship in Thailand. It's the love for the people, for the food, the beautiful nature, and the places. I've cultivated a beautiful relationship in Thailand. What will yours be?
Presented by Freedom Racing.
Official partner, Sport Authority of Thailand.
National Sport Development Funds.
Jet Tribe, your official riding gear.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the 2024 Short Block Technologies World Grand Prix number 1, IJSBA World Finals here in Lake Havasu. Boy, I'll tell you, it's a hot one out here today. We just surpassed 100 degrees as we are only on race number 5 of 24 on tap for the day here. And down online, we've got boat number 125. That is Josh Simon. Boat number 58, Nabil Broca. Boat number 714, Javan Lamberton. Boat number 20 is Franco Tobler. Boat number 295, Joaquin Tiano. Boat number 44, Jeannot Bernie. Boat number T30, Tanawan Moli. Boat number T4, Tanawid Moli, the twins. Boat number 78 is Salim Al-Matwa. Boat number 706, Colin Kaplan. Boat number 27 is Lisa Kasan Battaglia. Boat number 327 is Roland Renner. Boat number 787, Drake Decker. 17 is Alan Weiss. And also joining the field, we got Hugo Pastorello out of France. Again, this is the Pro-Am Ski Stock class. And again, another great sunshiny day here in Lake Havasu. Pro-Am Ski Stock class getting ready to take off. This is race number 5. The next 5 are going to be race number 6 is a junior ski, 13 to 15 modified. Then we've got the Pro-Am runabout, 1100 open. Then moto number 1, the women's runabout, 1100 stock. And then we've got moto number 2 of the expert runabout, 1100 stock. Riders told to fire up their engines. It's time to go racing. Pro-Am Ski Stock style, folks. And as I take a look down here, 10 laps to glory. As we take a look at our scoring team and our flagman up there on the announcing tower. And here we go. Who will get the whole shot here in the Pro-Am Ski Stock class? And it looks like boat number 209 possibly on the inside. .209, I believe that's possibly Hugo Pastorella. And then we got the T4, Tanawid Moli out of Pattaya, Thailand. That's where our third round of the World Grand Prix is going to happen in December. Hope everybody can join us there for the third and final round. And again, it's going to be Tanawid Moli, sponsored by Knopf and Flamingo. Working his way around the horseshoe right now. 209 back there in the second place position. And I believe that's Hugo Pastorella, as he is the only one that did not have a number. And we do not have a 209. And Hugo is sponsored by Kawasaki, Bud Racing, Snickers, Milwaukee, and Crosscall. And there is the T30 of Tanawin Moli. Tanawin and Tanawid are twins, both sponsored by Knopf USG and Flamingo I believe currently running in 1 and 3 right now as we take a look at the 110 boat out there. Another late entry. Actually, I believe that is Hugo Pastorella. So again, must have had some late entries as we don't have the numbers for some of the boats that we're taking a look out there. Back out to your race leader there, Tanawid Mo Lee. And Tanawid, a former world champion here in Lake Havasu. Been racing here, I believe, the last 3 years. Him and his twin brother. Very good rider from Thailand. Nice looking boat there. Great graphics package. Nate Woodcock says, good luck, Javen Lambertson. And Kanya Porn says it's the T30, man. The T30 is going to take it. T30 currently running in that 3rd place right now. Rudy Del Pardo says, hey, man, I'm going for John Fan. That is boat number 328 we're taking a look at right there. So you got the T4 out in front. That is Tanawa Mo Lee, 209 back there in 2nd. You got T30. That is Mo Lee back there in the 4th position. 328 is in the 3rd position. And, well, I'll tell you, I apologize to everybody listening in out there. But we get a set of rider sheets up here. I'm basically in a tent and looking at a TV screen, and I have no 328, I have no 209, and I have no 110 on my sheets. So I can tell you that the T4 is Tanawad Mo Lee. That is your race leader, and that's what we're looking at right now. He's got the orange wetsuit on, red and white boat trimmed in black. Mo Lee looking good out there. He's looking strong. So once again, Mo Lee remains in the lead out there. 328 in 2nd, 209 in 3rd. Then you got Mo Lee back there in the 4th spot, 110 in the 5th. And we're calling down to the scoring headquarters right now, folks. And we're trying to get some numbers here. It looks like T30, Tanawa Mo Lee moving into that 3rd place position right now out of Pattaya, Thailand, sponsored by NOF. But anyways, yeah, we're trying to get a hold of scoring headquarters. We must have had, again, some late entries, and I apologize. It's not my, it's not the way I want to do it. I like to make sure that everything is squared away, and unfortunately, there's just some numbers that we don't have. As we're focusing on 4th place right there, which is boat number 209. There is the 110. 110 still riding in that 5th place position. Now, I'm thinking the 110, though, it looks like it's Hugo Pastorella. Because Hugo is, he's got a Kawasaki. And he's sponsored by Kawasaki as well as Bud Racing. And I like the way Hugo says he's sponsored by Snickers. You know, I think half of us that are watching right now are sponsored by Snickers. And look at this battle right now. And Mo Lee getting pressed right now. And it looks like the 328 trying to get him. And Mo Lee looked like he had position, and 328 gets past and goes into that top spot. So Mo Lee, I believe, will slide back into 2nd place position. And you got Mo Lee in 3rd, too. So you got Tanawid Molee in second. Tanawan Molee in third. And 328, I believe, is our Ghost Rider. Yeah, you got two of the Flamingo riders right now riding in second and third. Also sponsored by NOF as well as USG. And there's your race leader. And let's see how he became the race leader right here. Got position coming from that inside split. And you can see here he just pushes Molee a little bit wide as they go into that horseshoe spot. So Molee has to hit the brakes. He has nowhere to go. And 328 just drives on by. So, again, in the 328 has positions. They come to that bottom right-hand side of the track and just was able to steal it away from Molee right here. That, again, it's only moto number 1 here of the Pro-Am Ski Stock. Got 3 motos here with the Pro-Am Ski Stock class, and there is your race leader on the 328. Well, we have a 327. We don't have a 328. We got 327. We got Roland Renner out of Temecula, California, sponsored by Mom and Slippery Wetsuits. I'm trying to see if he's got on a slippery wetsuit or not. As the camera kind of, yeah, he does have on a slippery wetsuit. So that may be Roland Renner. We've got him as 327 here. It might be 328 from Temecula, California. Blue flag with the yellow stripe coming out. And that means we're getting into some lap traffic. Your leader goes down there momentarily, and we got a back marker in between first and second place. You can see Molee trying to get around the yellow boat right there. As they go around that right turn, Molee going to get out the broom. He's going to sweep hard here on that left turn. As you see the casino boat passing by, and Molee able to get past the lap traffic. So the T4 is still maintaining that second place position out of Pattaya, Thailand. Tanawid Molee. Tanawan Molee still in third. And I'm hearing 328 is Matthias Reynes, and we don't even have him on the sheet. Let's take a look at the replay here. That's Tanawan Molee, and you can see he slides out right there. Has to regain control, and he was on the outside split. Lost a little bit of time right there. So we're here in 328 is Matthias Reynes out of Estonia. Yeah, so we apologize, but we didn't have Matthias Reynes even on our sheet. So, again, it could be a late entry, but I believe that is him that is in the lead. Again, everything you hear from us is unofficial. Our scores make the official calls. And, again, I apologize. Don't mean to confuse anybody out there. But we're doing the best we can with the paperwork we got. That's all I can tell you from here. We're taking a look right now at the T30. That is Tanawin Molee out of Pattaya, Thailand. One half of the twins. Now we still have him in third place here on our board. But we did see Tanawid slide out a little bit, so he did lose a little bit of time on Tanawan Molee. Matthias Reynes, again out of Estonia, we believe is the lead racer. And again, I appreciate that. Appreciate that info coming from the outside. 7:14 going down, and looks like he's going to be coming in on the gaff. Tough break there for Javon Lambertson out of Lake Havasu. Sponsored by Stubby's. Stubby's out here in Performance Alley with us. Well, I'll tell you, they make some great barbecue down there at Stubby's. And it looks like we had a lapped rider in between first and second. The yellow flag, white flag, both out from Paul Pistone up there at the tower. So Reynes, I believe, is your leader out of Estonia. Moli out of Thailand in second. And Twin Moli in third. And there's your first. There's a look at first place and second place right there on the white flag lap. Reynes on the left-hand side of on the screen as we view it here. Makes the turn at the MasterCard buoy, and let's see, he's going to opt to go to the outside. So Reynes to the outside. T4, Tana Widmoli will go to the inside. We'll see if he can make that work for him. T30, Tana Widmoli now entering the split section, but we're back out to Reynes. And there's the T4 on the inside. He came in to the splits in second place. And we'll see if he can make that inside work for him. And you can see just how choppy it is out there. And coming from the outside, Reynes going to have the drive. And it's Mateus Reynes taking the win out of Estonia. And then Moli, Tana Widmoli, taking second place. And you can see the camaraderie amongst these riders right here as they high-five each other right after the finish line. And I believe that's Tana Widmoli coming through in that third place position. So that is your top three here in the Pro-Am Ski Stock on race number 1. Again, I'd like to say a very special thanks to Short Block Technologies, Yamaha, Kawasaki, Sea-Doo, Riva Racing, and Anderson Power Sports. Taking a look at Mattias right there. And ladies and gentlemen, we're going to come back with race number 6. That's a junior ski, 13 to 15 modified, right after these messages.
Welcome to our proudest moment. Tumbling through every single detail. Unveiling pristine odysseys ahead. Crafting each element for globe trotting. Embarking for the sky. Your magical journey redefined. Thai, smooth as silk.
Jet Tribe, your official riding gear.
Official partner, Sport Authority of Thailand.
National Sport Development Funds. Presented by Freedom Racing.
Welcome back to the 2024 Short Block Technologies World Grand Prix number 1, IJSBA World Finals here in Lake Havasu City. Coming up next, we've got the junior ski, 13 to 15 modified in the 1100 division. Boat number 851 is Britton Reinhard, sponsored by TC Freeride, Works Racing, Fast Power Sports, Jet Trim, Anderson Toyota, RB Components, Guaranteed Landscapes, and Charged Up Nutrition. Boat number 210 is Karis Webster out of Phoenix, Arizona, sponsored by Commander Industries, Team Faith, Works H2O, Slippery, Blosian, Impros, Ignite, and Alpine Stars. Boat number 27 is Trent Cornett out of Wichita, Kansas. Boat number 44, Saif Alawashi out of the United Arab Emirates, sponsored by the United Arab Emirates and the Sharjah Marine Club. Boat number 7 is Ali Alali out of the United Arab Emirates, sponsored by P&O Marinas. And finally, boat number 322 is Andy Vo out of Sulphur Springs, Texas, sponsored by Jet Tribe. Junior ski, 13 to 15 modified, 1100 division. Taking a look at one of the holders there, Charlie Anderson, one of the legends in our business, holding for the 515 out there. And, of course, we don't have 515 on our sheets either. So, again, the second moto is always better than the first motos because I get updated sheets and everybody and how they finished in that first moto. So, again, I apologize, folks, but there's just some folks that we won't be able to announce because they're not listed. And again, that's why we always say at the riders meeting, make sure you check the pit board. So again, you're watching the Junior Ski 13 and 15 modified 1100 class. I see Derek Carrell down there holding for Andy Vo. Derek, former IJSBA racer for many years, and has been working with Tony Vo over there at Jet Tribe for a long time. You can see crowds starting to build here at the IJSBA World Finals as we get a little bit closer to the weekend. And that's funny because you don't see a whole bunch of crowd in the stands and everything like that because it's so hot right now that nobody wants to sit on the aluminum bleachers. So everybody's kind of standing up and they'll watch the start of the race and then they'll run for shade. That's been kind of the MO all week long here as we get ready for the start of race number 6. Again, while we have the opportunity, just like to remind everybody to remember to support those who support the sport. And our title sponsor this weekend is Short Block Technologies. And Greg and Caitlin, Mo, their entire team have done an amazing job bringing the SBT sponsorship and all their wares out here to show everybody. It's not really selling anything, but you can see what you can get, what you can order online over there at the SBT booth. East Coast Watercross is in the house. Boy, I'll tell you, they got all kind of cool stuff down there. They got the metal cutouts, and I don't know if you've ever seen the East Coast Watercross trophies, but they are absolutely amazing. They also got some old jet sports and stuff for sale down there. As we take a look at the crowd. And everybody seems to be having a good time, staying hydrated as we need to be out here in the desert. And I just found out Romer Beverage is now serving adult libations right behind the main grandstand. So if anybody's thirsty who's out there listening in the grandstands to the live feed or out there in one of your Performance Alley booth and you want an adult beverage, stop on down. The Romer Distributing booth, I'm being told right now, is now open. And there's they got an ATM right beside the beer booth right now, the Budweiser booth. I love it. You know, Gary Shalosky was thinking this time. All right, Paul Pistone, our flag man, tell him to fire him up. Here we go. The Junior Ski 13 to 15 modified 1100 division, which basically means that's. Your fast power sports boats, your Commanders, your new Yamahas. So Pistone making sure that everybody is locked, cocked, ready to rock, and there goes the horn, and we are off and away. As I take a look here, Junior Ski 13 to 15 modified in 8-lap race. Yes, Glenn Elliott, you are correct, my friend. And there we go into the first turn, and we'll hone in on your leaders here in just a moment and let you know who got the SBT hole shot there. It looks like boat number 210, Karis Webster out of Phoenix, Arizona, sponsored by Commander Industries. Brian O'Rourke and Company at Team Faith, Works H2O. Scott Wheeler and Company over there at Blosian, Impros, Ignite Racing Fuels, and Alpine Stars. And there is the 851 of Britton Reinhard. And it looks like Reinhard actually going to take the hole shot. So Reinhard working around the horseshoe right now. And there is Karis Webster, boat number 210, currently sitting in that second place position. And third place looks to be boat number 322. That's Andy Vo. Andy out of Sulphur Springs, Texas, again sponsored by Jet Tribe. Company which his father Tony owns, and Jet Tribe set up down here at the World Finals this year, and they have got they brought a whole semi-load full of stuff, folks. So if you want to go shopping, you want to come to the world's largest personal watercraft trade show, it's back here in Performance Alley right now. Britton Reinhardt from right here in Lake Havasu, sponsored by Go Fast Girls, She Rips, Charged Up Nutrition, Tasco Gloves, 6D Helmets, BC Goggles, FL Visual, RB Components, Guaranteed Landscapes, TC Free Ride, Works Racing, Fast Power Sports, Jet Trim, Anderson Toyota, and RB Components. I'll tell you what, definitely a lot of sponsors for the number 851, which we're taking a look at right now, headed toward the horseshoe. And boy, I tell you, I love to watch these 13 to 15-year-olds race. It's just something else. It just reminds me of back in the day, like the expert ski class. These kids are so fast and so talented. And we are certainly blessed to have him here in Lake Havasu. And a nice graphics package there on the 210, Karis Webster. Her father, Steve Webster, the patriarch there of Commander Industries, located down there in Phoenix, Arizona. Again, sponsored by Commander Industries, Team Faith, Works H2O, Slippery, Blosian, Impros, Alpine Stars. And speaking of Alpine Stars, and it makes me just immediately go to motocross. One of the things, if you're not here, I'll tell you, this is one of the things that you're missing. We've got the Red Bull KTM factory rider, Juju Baume, that is set up down there by East Coast Watercross right now. And I believe he's going to be hanging out here on and off throughout the weekend. And they're doing some special filming for Feld Entertainment. But, yeah, man, come on down and meet one of the stars of Supercross down here in Performance Alley this weekend. Great times to be had here as a part of the 2024 Short Block Technologies World Grand Prix number 1 and 43rd Annual IJSBA World Finals. Yeah, big battle going on for third as we see boat number 27, Trent Cornett out of Wichita, Kansas, on the Commander, moving up into that third place position. 851 still maintains the lead. 210 back there in second. Karis Webster, 322 as Andy Vo back there in the third spot. Got 515 in fourth, which is a Ghost Rider, and 28 in fifth, which is another Ghost Rider. So again, take a look at boat number 28 out there. Currently was in fifth place. Now Trent Cornett moving up into that fifth place position. 515 still hanging on to fourth. And you can see the flotilla starting to build up right here just outside the race course in Lake Havasu. Nice day here at the Crazy Horse Campground, and Paul Pistone's going to let your leaders know that they are halfway home. And big battle here between the 27 and the 515. 27, who is in fifth place, trying to steal that fourth place position off of 515. And again, we don't have a 515. Yes, Rudy, I do. But yeah, we're taking a look. And unfortunately, like I say, I don't have a 515, and that's all I got to say about it. 851, your race leader, Britton Reinhardt, right here in Lake Havasu. We've seen a lot of Lake Havasu City residents do very well so far this week. And doing a lot of, I'll tell you, you go down to Body Beach any day this week, and it's just absolutely slammed with riders from all over the world. Again, we've got over 30 different countries here this year. Over 300 entries so far. So nice turnout here in Lake Havasu as a part of the 43rd Annual IJSBA World Finals, brought to you by Short Block Technologies. And there's the number 27 racing for that fourth place position, Trent Cornett out of Wichita. As your leaders come back by the start-finish line, it's still the 851 Britton Reinhardt, sponsored by TC Free Ride. TC Free Ride has definitely had a lot of racers up there on the podium so far this week. 515 is Ty Smith, I'm hearing. Thank you. I appreciate it, Glenn Elliott. Glenn Elliott let me know Ty Smith is on boat number 515, so that's fourth place right now. Right, Mac, I hear you. Oh, boy. As we take a look at number 28. And again, I believe that's one of our tie riders out there on boat number 28. Unfortunately, we don't have a name for him. Boat number. I'm looking for what happened to Andy Vo. Okay, Andy Vo still back there in that third spot. As we take a look at number 28, trying to work his way through the pack, has moved up into that fifth place position. 27 is in fourth. That's Trent Cornett. Was able to get past the 5:15 of Ty Smith. But you still got Reinhard out in front. Yeah, Tim Hickman. Tim Hickman chiming in here. Wish you were coming to St. Pete. Yeah, I know. I'm bummed too, Tim. Yeah, we just got the call that the St. Pete Aquacross has been canceled due to Hurricane Milton. For those of you who are endurance fans out there. As we take a look out there, there's 322, third place, Andy Vo. Sponsored by Jet Tribe out of Sulphur Springs, Texas. Making his pop proud out there as he approaches the MasterCard buoy up the top left-hand side of the track. 27, though, has really been working hard out there. Trent Cornett. Cornett got a bad start, but has really been busting donkey since then, and has worked his way up from about 7th to fourth right. Oh, and just as I say that, Cornett goes down, hits a buoy right there, and looked like he was doing a little leg drag, and his leg kind of got caught up on the buoy. Trent riding the Commander out there this weekend as the white flag comes from Paul Pistone, our flag man from the tower. Again, this is race number 6, the junior ski, 13 to 15 modified. Race number 7, the Pro-Am Runabout 1100 Open will be coming up next. And let's take a look back and check out Cornett. You can see, looks like he puts his leg out just a little bit, catches that buoy, and then just goes high side, catches an edge, and goes down for a drink in that 80-degree Lake Havasu City water this weekend. Back out to your race leader, Britton Reinhard, number 851. Looking to go wire to wire, sponsored by the Go Fast Girls. And she rips. TC Freeride, Taylor Curtis, man, I'll tell you what. There we go. Coming from the outside split, checkered flag comes out. And she is making Anderson Toyota, RB Components, and Guarantee Landscapes happy right now as Britton Reinhard takes the checkered flag. And again, Britton, the local from right here in Lake Havasu, Karis Webster. Out of Phoenix, Arizona, sponsored by Commander Industries, Team Faithworks, H2O Slippery, and Blosion coming through in that second place position. And again, we'd like to say a very special thanks to Yamaha. Yamaha revs your heart, and they are set up down on the west end of Performance Alley. As we are taking a look at boat number 322, Andy Vo. Blinged out in his Jet Tribe gear, coming through in that third place, and that'll do it here for moto number 1 of the junior ski, 13 to 15 modified 1100. And folks, we're going to be right back with race number 7, the Pro-Am Runabout 1100, after these messages.
I have a relationship in Thailand. It's a love for the people, for the food, the beautiful nature, and the places. I've cultivated a beautiful relationship in Thailand. What will yours be?
Presented by Freedom Racing.
Official partner, Sport Authority of Thailand.
National Sport Development Funds.
Jet Tribe, your official riding gear.
All right, welcome back to the 2024 Short Block Technologies World Grand Prix number 1 IJSPA World Finals here at the Crazy Horse Campground in beautiful Lake Havasu City. Down online, we've got the Pro-Am Runabout 1100 Open class, and you can see right there in pole position out of the Philippines, sponsored by MB Racing and Park Motorsport. That is Louis Buisan. And then you got boat number 45, Suptapop Futuro. Boat number 142, Cassidy Terapati. Boat number 77, Omad Sali. 9 is Corey Dixon. And boat number 176, Valentina Liscano. Dixon, sponsored by Hooters. Liscano, sponsored by Blacktip and Miami Jet Ski Shop. Sali, sponsored by Knopf and Flamingo. Cassidy, sponsored by FKT Concrete. Supatat, sponsored by MC Racing, Park Motorsports, K45, and the TJSBA. And our Filipino rider, Louis, is sponsored by MB Racing and Park Motorsports. So here we go as Pistone looks down the line, making sure everybody's locked, cocked, and ready to rock and roll. 6 riders here in the Pro-Am Runabout, 1100 Open. And we are off and away as our 6 riders take off toward that first turn. 3 on the inside, 3 on the outside. And we'll let you know who the leaders are here momentarily. Once again, I'd like to say a very special thanks to Yamaha, Kawasaki, and Sea-Doo, our 3 manufacturer members out there. And it looks like boat number 142, that's Cassidy Terapati, your early leader out of Samut Prakan, Thailand. And he is sponsored by FKT Concrete. And looks like the inside split, however, is going to take the lead, though. And we're going to hone in. That's boat number 26. That's Louis Buisan. Buisan out of the Philippines, sponsored by MB Racing, Park Motorsports. So Buisan out in front right now, the 142. Terapati currently sitting in that second place position. You can say Terapati really trying to apply the pressure as 45. Suptapop Fuktaro was able to get around Terapati for that second place position. Now, he also came from the inside, so your top 2 positions coming from that inside off of the start. I don't know if it means anything, but you may want to take note. So, Louis Buisan out of South Cotabato, Philippines, sponsored by MP Racing, as well as Park Motorsport, is your race leader. As you see, he looks to go to the outside split. As we take a look at third place up there at the MasterCard buoy, that is Cassidy Terapati. And 176, that is Valentina Liscano. And Liscano gets, looks like 77, taking a look over. I'm not sure if 77 is trying to get a date or what. That was Omad Sali of Chonburi, Thailand. Looked like he was asking her out for a cup of coffee right there. As we work our way through the track here, and that is Sali. He's on the inside split right now, and I think that's what they were doing, is they were kind of taking a look and seeing, I think he was seeing what side of the split she was going to go on. So you got 26 out there in front. Louis out of the Philippines, sponsored by MB Racing, 45 in second. That is Supatad Fuktaro, sponsored by MC Racing and K45 and the TJSBA. Followed by boat number 77, Omad Sali has moved up into third place, and Cassidy Terapati has slipped all the way back into fourth with Liscano in fifth. And you can see Liscano, that's the battle for fourth and fifth right there. Liscano on boat number 176, sponsored by the Miami Jet Ski Shop, as well as OnlyFans and Short Block Technologies, and Blacktip also supporting that young lady right there. And I'll tell you what, she is very fast. You could never, you can't put that, you can't take that girl down. And she's right now, she's chasing Cassidy Terapati, who took a second in the 1100 limited class yesterday. So again, I believe we've got 12 laps here as we go back out and on board with your race leader, boat number 26, Louis Buisan out of South Cotabato, Philippines. Sponsored by Park Motorsports, second place right there, number 45, Supapot Fuktaro. Sponsored by Park Motorsports, and we've got a bunch of chime on the internet here about the K45 team. And that is who he is a part of, that K45 team. And Book Sumsawan says, Fat Boy 45, go, go, go. Gotta love it. I love the way that these guys give each other the business, you know. I mean, it's just so much fun to hang out and be here and be a part of be a part of this jet ski racing family, no matter how dysfunctional we may be at some point. So you're taking a look at your race leaders right there. Your leader goes to the outside split. Second place going to the inside. That was Buasan, rather, that from the Philippines, who went to the outside. We're taking a look at him right now. That nice graphics package on the 26. And there's 45. That is Feed3. Book's favorite rider. As they come out of the split, and here comes oh, look at this. Feed3 really, I'll tell you what, now he's showing a keel. Like in motocross, you know, when they go around the berm turns, we call it showing them a wheel. Well, here in personal watercraft racing, we show him a keel. So now he is getting in the head of first place, Louis Buasan. And you can see he's getting out the broom right here. He's going to try to sweep a little hard, go to the outside, get stuck up and caught up in a little bit of pump wash right there. So he loses about a half a second. And we'll see if he can make that inside split work for him again. But he almost got the pass. He almost got the pass on your leader, Louis Buasan, coming out of the split that last time around. And they worked their way down the back straightaway. They're headed toward the MasterCard buoy. And as they approach the MasterCard buoy, we'll see if Buasan once again decides to go to the outside. Feed3 is right there. Okay, so Buasan goes to the outside. And now coming into the split on the inside, Feed3. So Feed3, he's just waiting for a slip, trip, or a bobble. He's just waiting for his opportunity. And you could see Buasan nervous right now as he looked over to that inside split, and he could see Feed3 right there. So let's see if that got in his head at all as we get ready to exit the splits. And here comes Louis from the outside, Feed3 from the inside. And yeah, well, still about a second and a half apart. Still about a second and a half apart. Number 26, Louis Buasan out of South Cotabato, Philippines. Still your race leader, but look at number 45. 45 is hot, and he is on the gas, baby. As they work the bottom right-hand side of the track and through the chicanes over on the top right-hand side of the track. Now, this is what's interesting here, is I noticed we're getting into some lap traffic. Let's see if this slows Louis down at all. Luckily, we're getting ready to go to that back straightaway. Okay, the lapper moves, yields to the leaders. Good sportsmanship there by the lapper. So again, you got number 26 out in front, Buasan, 45 in second. That is Feed3. And then you got 77 back there in third. That's Oman Sali. 142 is Cassidy Teraptip. And then you got 176, Valentina Lascano. That is your top five. As I believe we are at just over halfway here. And we go back on with our leader. Leaders, again, the leader's liking that outside split. You know, it's a little bit wider. You can hold it a little bit more wide open. And now getting ready to exit that split. Here comes the courtesy flags. Okay, now we're halfway there. Oh, look! I told you this was going to happen. He's just biding his time. Now it looked like he was going to have position on Louis right there. Feed3 looked like he was going to have position and slammed the door shut, but he is not going away, man. He is like a bad rash. And again, your leaders working their way through the chicanes, top right-hand side of the track, getting ready to go down the back straightaway. And I'll tell you, this is a great race right here, man. These guys have been battling for the last several laps. Now it looks like Louis kind of pulling on Feed3. Now look at Feed3. Now Feed3's pulling on him. And it looks like he just hit the afterburners. He goes a little bit wide, tucks it in, and he's going to go to the inside again. And I'll tell you what, I believe Sufatat Feed3, I believe he is going to get him this time. That's 26 on the outside, Louis Buasan. Great racing. How we doing, Murda? Hola. So let's see. Can Sufatat Feed3 get him from the inside? And it looks like he's going to. Yes, he comes out in first place. We've got a new leader, ladies and gentlemen. Boat number 45, Supatat Feed3 out of Rayong City, Thailand. Sponsored by MC Racing, Park Motorsports, K45, and the TJSBA. Moves into the lead one lap after the courtesy flag. So he takes the lead on lap number 7, a 12-lap first moto here for our Pro-Am Runabout 1100 Open class. he bided his time. He waited. He was patient. He did the right thing. And, we were talking a little bit earlier about having the mental capacity to know when is a good time to do it. And right there, that just shows you lifetime of experience there by Supatat Fuktaro. And he waited until it was the right time to get the pass. He did it in the split. 26 sliding back into second. We're taking a look at third place right now. That's Omat Sali out of Thailand, sponsored by Knopf Insulation, USG, and Flamingo. And Omet on the Yamaha out there. Corey Dixon on the only Sea-Doo out there. Corey's on boat number 9. He's sponsored by Hooters, East Coast Flightcraft, Extra Stuff Footwear, and C&D Transport. Great folks there, the Dixon family. Always good to see them. They've been racing for many, many years. Father and son show. As we take a look at Omet Sali, number 77. Yeah, Sali came on the scene a couple of years ago, man, and he's looked strong ever since he has come on the scene. Sali, again, sponsored by Knopf Insulation, USG, and Flamingo. And Mina Un says, woo, K45. So again, 45, Supatat Fuktaro out of Rayong City, Thailand. Sponsored by MC Racing, your race leader. As we took a look at 77 there, Omat Sali. And as we go back out, I believe that is Corey Dixon we were taking a look at. Boat number 109 on the Sea-Doo, and he is sponsored by Hooters, as well as Extra Stuff Footwear and C&D Transport. Boat number 9 on that Sea-Doo Spark. Corey Dixon. Corey comes to us from Westport, Massachusetts, USA. Stopped in the booth to visit us a little bit earlier. Great kid, great dad, great family. And there is the 142. Is currently in the 4th place position. Still Cassidy Terapteep. And Terapteep started out in 2nd and worked his way back to 4th. So not having his best race as the race leader passes all the way up to 4th place. So, again, that was boat number 45, Supatat Fuktaro, that you've seen just past 4th place. So he is lapped all the way up to 3rd place now. So, great job there by your race leader, Supatat Fuktaro, out of Thailand, making the Thai guys jump up and down and scream here on the beach of the Crazy Horse Campground. As we take a look at Terapteep, who finished on the podium yesterday in one of our 1100 classes. There's your race leader, who has been unstoppable here in this one. I tell you, didn't get the greatest of starts. Supatat Fuktaro, he started in 4th place, and he had to work for it. Didn't get that first place pass until after lap number 6. So I believe we've only got about 2 more laps to go, I'm thinking. As we got 45 out in front, 26, Louis Buasan from the Philippines in 2nd. And boat number 77, Omat Sali, rounding out your top 3 as time starting to dwindle away here in the Pro-Am Runabout 1100 Open class. Again, this is race number 7. We got race number 8, Women's Runabout 1100 Stock class coming up next. That'll be followed by Expert Runabout 1100 Stock. And in the race number 10 is the Pro-Am 4-Stroke Lights. And I believe we're doing 12 races before we go into the amateur freestyle competition. And taking a look at your race leader right now. Once again, Supatat Fuktaro. And he did exactly what he needed to do. He bided his time. Didn't get the best of starts, but he held his composure. And again, showing you a lot of experience and using that mental game as well as that physical game to get on the top spot right here in Moto number 1. He's going to take a look up. Paul Pistone's going to give him the white flag. 1 more lap to go for that young man right there, number 45, Supatat Fuktaro, out of Rayong City, Thailand. A multi-time world champion here in Lake Havasu. And great to have such a great contingent out here from Thailand and all the different countries. There is Buasan, who is from the Philippines, number 26, who led the first 6 laps. But I tell you, once Feed3 was able to get by, man, he is hasta la bye-bye. And you can see the lead that Feed3 has, probably about a 9-second gap right now between first and second place, and even a bigger gap between second and third place. Third place still being nailed down by Omat Sali out of Chonburi, Thailand, sponsored by NOP USG and Flamingo. As we go back to our leader up at the MasterCard buoy one final time through the split section. He's going to opt to go to the outside. Knows that it's not that tight. Doesn't have to worry about going inside or outside. Doesn't have to think about it. All he's got to do is stay on his boat, stay on the gas. And he'll be eyeballing the black and white checkers here in just a moment. He's got one more turn to go, and this deal is in the books, folks. Checkered flag is out from the tower, and there he comes, Supatat Feed3. Congratulations. Great job there from our Thai rider, sponsored by MC Racing, Park Motorsports, K45, and the TJSBA. So, again, congratulations to him and Team Thailand, who have been doing amazing all weekend. There's Buasan from the Philippines. He'll come through with a second place. I'll tell you what, it's consistency that wins the championships, folks. Again, it's consistency. You don't got to win every battle to win the war. So Buasan taking a second place. And again, we'd like to say a very special thanks to Jet Tribe Racing, Freedom Racing, the National Sports Development Fund, the Sports Authority of Thailand, Thai Airways International, and Amazing Thailand. And we'll be right back, folks, after these messages.
Welcome to our proudest moment. Tumbling through every single detail. Unveiling pristine odysseys ahead. Crafting each element for globe-trotting. Embarking for the sky. Your magical journey redefined. Thai, smooth as silk.
Jet Tribe, your official riding gear.
Official partner, Sport Authority of Thailand.
National Sport Development Funds. Presented by Freedom Racing.
Welcome back to Lake Havasu and the 2024 Short Block Technologies World Grand Prix 1, the IJSBA World Finals here at the Crazy Horse Campgrounds as we get set to go with our women's runabout 1100 stock class. As we take a look down there, boat number 22 is Renee Hill from right here in Lake Havasu, sponsored by Hill Racing, Fly Racing, Cometic Gaskets, Klotz, Works Racing, and Nickerson Performance. Boat number 5 is Adataya Thing Pung Wong out of Thailand, and no sponsors for the number 5 boat. Boat number 17 is Primrose Kunsa out of Bangkok, Thailand, sponsored by 77 Performance, Jumbo Tuner, and Ignacio Racing. Boat number PH28 is Christine Kate Mercado out of South Cotabato, Philippines, sponsored by 777 Performance, Jumbo Tuner, Mercado Racing, Jammerk Builders, Legacy Corporation, and Networks Jet Sports. Boat number 8 is Carmen Rusma out of Estonia, sponsored by the BRP Center of Estonia. Boat number 176 is Iza Ahmad Zahari out of Malaysia. Boat number PH19 is Kyla Mercado out of the Philippines, sponsored by the Jet Sports Association of the Philippines, Mercado Racing, 7-7 Performance by Jumbo Tuner. Boat number 11 is Ashley Sewell out of Montgomery, Texas, sponsored by Dale's Jet Sports, Rust-Proof Goggles. Boat number, or Roost-Proof Goggles, rather. Boat number 106 is Maddie Elders out of Spring Grove, Illinois, sponsored by New American Home Improvement, Certainteed, Ignite and Fox Motorsports, and Sophie Francis on boat number 911 out of Port St. Lucie, sponsored by Fly Racing, Blacktip, SBT, Watercraft Superstore, as well as Works H2O, Quakey Sense, and Fit Aid. And we'll hone in on the leaders here in just a moment. I got everything is blowing up, phone's blowing up, the computer's blowing up. Everybody wants me to say hello. And I believe that's number 17, Primrose Kunsa out of Bangkok, Thailand. It looks like Ignacio's boat might be on some OPP out there, other people's property. There's the number 28. And that is Christine Kate Mercado out of the Philippines as the green flag flies here in Lake Havasu. And it's going to be Kunsa out of Bangkok, Thailand, sponsored by Ignacio Racing with the hole shot. And that's that same boat we've seen take a second place a little earlier and seen take a world championship yesterday. Boat number 28 still in that second place position. That's the PH-28 of Christine Kate Mercado out of the Philippines, sponsored by Networks Jet Sports. As they work their way around the bubble, take a look at the PH-19. That's Kyla Mercado. Kyla also out of the Philippines. Boat number 5, Ataya, out of Thailand. And there are your race leaders as they get ready to head toward the MasterCard buoy and make the decision, inside or outside. Your race leader going to the outside. That's Primrose Kunsa, again, out of Bangkok, Thailand. Sponsored by Ignacio Racing and 777 Performance, as well as Jumbo Tuner. And Jumbo Tuner tuning a lot of these boats so far earlier in this week. I've been yelling that name pretty much almost every race that we've had here, especially in the runabout division. And there's your race leader starting to extend that lead, put a little real estate between her and second place. And there's your second place rider right now, boat number 28, Christine Kate Mercado out of the Philippines. And Mercado working it, and you can see second and third right down there at the bottom right-hand side of the track. All the boat traffic going back and forth from the channel that leads to the London Bridge on the right-hand side or east side of our track. And taking a look right there, boat number 106, that's Maddie Elders out of Spring Grove, Illinois, sponsored by Ignite Racing Fuels. Yeah, Ignite Racing Fuels, I believe, out of Indiana. And it was great to watch a race over at LaPorte, Indiana, a little earlier this year in the Great Lakes Series, produced by Brad and Jamie Bohat. Take a look back out to your race leader, Primrose Kunsa out of Bangkok, Thailand. Not looking back. And that is one quick boat that they got there from the Ignacio Racing Team. I believe Ignacio out of the Philippines, but helping out Primrose Kunsa here this weekend as well. Mercado on number 28. About 6 seconds right now behind the leader. As I take a look down here, it looks like coming up next, we've got the Expert Runabout 1100 stock class. That'll be followed by our Pro-Am Ski 4-stroke lights. Pro Sport Moto number 2 is race number 11. And then Moto number 2 for our Expert Runabout 1100 stock class is race number 12 before we break for amateur freestyle. I see we're taking a look here at the 138, and there must have been a boat swap without us knowing, because I know that that's Bohat's boat, but we don't have. That could be Jamie Bohat. That could be Jamie Bohat. Who? Yeah, probably. If it's on Brad's boat, but we didn't have her on our sheet, so I apologize, Jamie. There's boat number 5, Ataya, out of Thailand. And she's competing today atop her Yamaha. Boat number 5, she is on the nickel. It looks like she's following Jamie Bohat right now through that outside split. Now I'm looking, I haven't seen Renee Hill yet on boat number 22. She's normally one of the favorites in this women's runabout class. I believe, I know that they've rented a lot of boats out. Her and Jeff rented a lot of boats out this year to a lot of our riders coming from overseas. So hopefully she's out there. I haven't seen her yet though. There is the PH-19. That's Kayla Mercado. I believe Kayla currently running in that 4th place position. And it's Christine Kate Mercado on the PH-28 that's currently running in 2nd. So there is, I believe, your 4th place rider from the Philippines. Doing a great job out there. Kayla Mercado, sponsored by the Jet Sports Association of the Philippines. Mercado Racing, 7-7 performance by Jumbo Tuner. Water conditions probably a little bit rougher than yesterday, as we're at the weekend spot here in Lake Havasu, and it looks like we have a lot more boat traffic that's working their way through the channel and so forth. So the water's starting to chop up a little bit. The winds here, well, pretty much been non-existent all week long. Temperatures hovering between like 105 and 110 Fahrenheit, and so that's what we have happening here as we take a look at boat number 28. That is Christine Kate Mercado, who is currently sitting in that 2nd place position. We were just talking about her from South Cotabato, Philippines. And she is sponsored by the Legacy Corporation, Networks Jet Sports, and Jamarack Builders. Trying to chase down your leader, Primrose Kunz, on boat number 17, sponsored by Ignacio Racing. But she's got a lot of work to do if she's going to catch Kunza. Kunza right now with about a 6-second lead. You got boat number 106 back there in the 3rd spot. That's Maddie Elders. Maddie didn't get the best of starts, but it's not how you start, it's how you finish. And Maddie has already worked her way back up to 3rd place on the 106 Kawasaki out of Spring Grove, Illinois, sponsored by New American Home Improvement, Certainteed, Ignite, and Fox Motorsports. Back in the 5th spot, boat number 5. That is Atia Thangphunwang out of Thailand. So that's your top 5. Yamaha revs your heart. And, we'll see. It looks like 8 of the 9 riders in this one are all on Yamahas. Only one Sea-Doo out there. That is boat number 8, Carmen Rusmas. Courtesy flags now coming out for the ladies. Again, this is a 12-lap event, so that's 6 laps down and 6 laps to go. Again, while we have the opportunity, our main sponsors here for the World Grand Prix number 1 is this is actually round number 2. We started in Poland. We'll end in Pattaya, Thailand in December. But we'd like to say a very special thanks to Amazing Thailand, Thai Airways International, the Sports Authority of Thailand, the National Sports Development Fund, Freedom Racing, and Jet Tribe Racing. Now, the local sponsors here are our title sponsor, Short Block Technologies. We've got Yamaha, Kawasaki, Sea-Doo, Riva Racing, and Anderson Power Sports. And today's event being brought to you by the IJSBA. That's the International Jet Sports Boating Association from Half Moon Bay, California. And Newtall says, go number 5. Go Ataya. Well, number 5 currently sitting in that 5th place position. And Glenn Elliott, yes, we do. We need to bring back, looking at some of the chatter here online, and we do need to bring back that GoPed World Finals. I know, I missed that too. I need to give Mr. Patmon a call. I'm sure he'd be interested too. I actually talked with him on Facebook just a couple of days ago, and we had a lot of chatter on Facebook about the old GoPed World Finals. That sure would be fun to have again here on a Saturday night, just like we used to back in the late 90s. Speaking of the late 90s, you want to pick up a piece of history, head on down there to the East Coast Watercross booth and pick yourself up some old Jet Sports magazines. We got some from the 90s and early 2000s, the old paperbacks, and they're located right across from the Yamaha team down on the west end of Performance Alley as we take a look at Ignacio Racing's Primrose Kunsa. So things starting to tighten up here for the lead. Boat number 28 challenging. That's Christine Kate Mercado. And Christine Kate Mercado coming from the outside. And it looks like Christine Kate Mercado has just taken the lead from Primrose Kunsa, making that inside work for her. And there goes Maddie Elders. So I'm looking for Kunsa. There's Kunsa right there, number 17. So Mercado making a great pass there on Kunsa. We're taking a look at Kunsa, number 17, and I believe Kunsa dealing with some lap traffic. And that's what got her in trouble when she was going through that outside split. She followed a bunch of lappers. There were no lappers on the inside. And that is how Mercado was able to make the pass as Kunsa got held up by some lappers. And now taking a look at your leaders coming off of the MasterCard buoy. And it looks like your race leader going to take the outside split. That's Maddie Elders, who has moved into second. And Kunsa all the way back to third. So she actually lost 2 positions there from the inside as Elders made the inside work for her. Now Maddie Elders took the inside on this one here too. And Mercado took the outside. Here's Mercado. Mercado getting ready to exit the outside split right about now. And takes a look over and going to see Maddie Elders. Here comes Maddie Elders, and Elders still about 2.5, 3 seconds behind your race leader there, number 28. So we got the Philippines in the lead. If you're taking a look at what countries are doing what, you got the Philippines in the lead right now. You got the USA in second, and you got Thailand in third. In the battle of the manufacturers, well, you got Maddie Elders is on the lone Kawasaki out there, and she's surrounded by a pair of Yamahas. So once again, Maddie Elders out of Illinois trying to drive that Kawasaki all the way to a podium spot later tonight. I believe the award's going to be held around dusk tonight here at the Crazy Horse Campground, right at the pit entrance. So if anybody is listening in out there who would like to come to the awards, that's going to be held tonight. Again, right about dusk, so it's probably going to be right around somewhere between 6:30, 7 o'clock, I would imagine. Once again, taking a little wide-angle shot there, and there's 138. I believe that's Jamie Bohat unofficially. Again, we don't have the 138 on our sheets. I know that is Bohat's boat. And it looks like it could be Jamie. Sponsored by HydroTurf. But the PH28. And look at this. Maddie Elders from the inside once again almost took the lead. Now, I believe we've still got a couple laps left to go. So Maddie Elders is right there with Mercado, your race leader. And right now, she's the USA's only hope out there. We got Ashley Sewell, who is also representing the USA. Renee Hill, also from the USA. So there's our 3 USA. Actually, Sophie Francis is out there. Well, she's supposed to be out there. I haven't seen her yet because it's not been on our screen here for the live stream. But number 28, still your race leader. That is Christine Kate Mercado out of the Philippines, sponsored by Jamarek Builders and the Legacy Corporation. Can she hold on to it? Elders right now about 2 seconds off the pace. So, again, your race leader, Mercado, opts to go to the outside. Elders going to go to the inside. And it looks like Mercado No slips, trips, or bobbles as of yet. Goes a little bit wide there. And you can tell these ladies starting to get a little bit tired. And here we go again. It's going to be tight. Here comes Maddie Elders from the inside. The white flag is out. Maddie Elders on the inside. Oh, and Mercado is able to power through it. So Mercado able to power through it, but Maddie Elders is right there. Let's see if Elders takes that same form and takes that inside split on the last lap, or if Mercado steals that opportunity away from her. So, things really heating up here in the women's runabout 1100 stock class. This is only moto number 1. Maddie Elders on the lone Kawasaki out there. And she's battling with the Yamaha pilot, Christine Cape Mercado, out of the Philippines. And Mercado, it just seems like her boat's a little bit stronger. She's got a little bit more bottom end, and you can see as she powers down that back straightaway, she's able to pull away from Maddie Elders just a little bit. Okay, so let's see if, she's going to stay on the outside. Mercado's going to stay on the outside. Elders going to go to the inside. Now, Elders, all she's hoping for is a slip, trip, or a bobble. All it'll take is one slip up there from Mercado, and Elders will take the win here. So let's take a look. Everybody's got their fingers crossed, and here we go. Take a deep breath, folks, as we get ready. The checkered flag getting ready to fly here in Lake Havasu, women's runabout, 1100 stock class. And again, it is going to be close. Here comes, it's going to be 28 Mercado from the outside. Mercado takes the win, but I'll tell you what, hats off to Maddie Elders. Man, I'll tell you what, that girl busted her donkey to get back up to where she was at, and she put on one heck of a show. So that was awesome. Great job there by both racers. I believe that's Primrose Kunza coming through in the third place position here in the women's runabout stock class. Again, coming up next, we will have our our expert runabout 1100 superstock class. The expert runabout 1100 superstock class coming up next after these messages.
I have a relationship in Thailand. It's a love for the people, for the food, the beautiful nature, and the places. I've cultivated a beautiful relationship in Thailand. What will yours be?
Presented by Freedom Racing.
Official partner, Sport Authority of Thailand.
National Sport Development Funds.
Jet Tribe, your official riding gear.
Alrighty, folks, welcome back to Lake Havasu for the 2024 Short Block Technologies World Grand Prix and number 1, stop number 2, as well as the IJSBA World Finals. We're getting ready here for our expert runabout 1100 stock class, but before we go to that, I'm going over here to the computer. Brian Finlinson, best race of the week, talking about that last race, Ignite Racing Fuels. That's one of Maddie's sponsors, Bad Mad. Ryan Rasmussen, nice job. Madison Elders, great race, Maddie from Remarkable Racing. Lots of stuff coming in online. We got a lot of Maddie fans out there. Well, we're going to move on to the expert runabout 1100 super stock. And down online, boat number 15, we've got Niels Whitling out of Frenchen, Germany. Sponsored by Havanol, Fun Sports, NOF, USG, Yamaha of Europe, Jet Pilot, Lori's Lightweight, and boat number 142, Kasatit Terapatip out of Thailand, sponsored by FKT Concrete. Boat number 33, Feline Sale out of Thailand, sponsored by NOF, USG, and Flamingo. Boat number 28 is Henry Kopas out of Estonia, sponsored by Livopritz. And boat number 5, Ataya, out of Thailand, self-sponsored. She'll be on boat number 5. Boat number 24 is Nick McMillan out of Fort Smith, Arkansas, sponsored by McMillan Financial Services. And we got boat number 32, Josh Tigg from Fort Smith, Arkansas, sponsored by Flow Vision, 3-2 Racing, Westmark Yamaha, Cloud9, and Surveillance Tech. So that is your field here in the Expert Runabout 1100 Superstock. Once again, 24 total races today. We're watching race number 9 as we're nearing the noontime hour. I believe we're going to run through race number 12 before we take a break for amateur freestyle. So all of you freestyle fans, get ready out there. Make sure you got something hot to eat and cold to drink, because freestyle will be coming up after race number 12. We are currently on race number 9, Expert Runabout 1100 Superstock, as Paul Pistone, your flagman, looks down the line, and it's going to be Niels Wittling out of Germany sitting in pole position. And Wittling's done pretty good so far in the 1100 classes. And he has pole position here on the inside, and it looks like he's going to grab the whole shot on the inside. So it's going to be Wittling, our German racer, on the inside. He'll grab the whole shot on the inside. We'll let you know who's on the outside here in just a moment. I'd like to say very special thanks to our good friends from Jet Tribe Racing, as the Havanol Yamaha Jet Pilot racer number 15, Niels Wittling, working it on the inside, and I believe that is Cassidy Terapatip on the outside. And Terapatip coming out first. So the 142 will get the whole shot. And Wittling looks like he's going to have company as they work their way down the front straightaway. Big battle for second place. It's a drag race. And as we come into the bubble, it's going to be 33, Falin Sali. So both your leaders coming from that outside split start this time around. And there is Wittling back there in the third place position. And he's been playing third fiddle to these guys for the last couple days, and I'm sure he's not happy with that. And there's boat number 5, Ataya Shang Fum Wong out of Thailand, currently sitting in that third place position. Looks like back and forth. We got Henry Kopas out of Estonia. And here's your top 3 on the screen. You got boat number 142, Cassidy Terapatip, followed by 33, Falin Sali, and boat number 15, Niels Wittling. 1, 2, and 3 going back to 5th. Boat number 5, you got Ataya in 4th. 28 is Henry Kopas back there in the 5th place position. And again, all kinds of fun stuff happening here this week. Got the awards going on tonight. We got freestyle underneath the London Bridge tomorrow. And then Sunday night, we'll also have big awards followed by, I'm sure, a couple of racer get-togethers. So if you're out here, make sure that you got your thumb on the pulse of what's happening. 142 on board with your leader, Cassidy Terapatip, who hit the podium yesterday in the 1100 limited class. He's sponsored by Knopf, USG, and Flamingo. As is Sali. Sali right there in his back pocket, boat number 33. And these two have really been battling it out all week long. Good friends off the track, but I'll tell you, warriors on the track. As they work their ways through the chicane, through up there on the top right-hand side of the track, and getting ready to go down that back straightaway. You can see the boat traffic there coming in and out of the canal. And Terapatip, tell you, not really giving up anything on Sali as they work their way down the back straightaway. You could see Sali was not pulling on him whatsoever. Terapatip going to take the outside split. And second place, Sali going to take the inside. Third place, Wittling going to take the outside. And Yedapong says go, number 142. Well, he's doing pretty good, Yedapong. Out there in the lead. Grabbed that hole shot from starting from that outside. And again, your top two coming out of the split section. Still Solly in second. There's Whitling back there in the third spot. Looking for number 28 now coming out from the outside split. As Henry Kopas in fourth place. And boat number 5 was coming from the inside split in fifth place, Ataya Sangpung Wong. And there is boat number 28, our fourth place rider, Henry Kopas out of Estonia, sponsored by Kipsavilu and Livapritz. Your fifth place competitor right there, Ataya. And Ataya's got to be tired, kind of riding, back to back, because she ran the women's runabout 1100 stock class, and now running this one right here. Both of them are 12-lap races. So I hope she ate her Wheaties today. Yeah, so that's 24 laps in a row, and she's got to do it 3 times today. The Iron Woman. I don't care if she's in fifth place or not. She deserves some mad props, I'll tell you. And she is a privateer from Thailand. Again, you take a look at your top 5 down there on the bottom left-hand side of your screen. Again, I'd like to say a special thanks to Thai Airways, Smooth as Silk, and of course NSDF. That's the National Sports Development Fund, 2 of our very big sponsors here on the World Grand Prix Tour. Jet Tribe Factory Racing. The Jet Tribe is here with us in Lake Havasu. I believe they're going to be with us out in Pattaya, Thailand as well. That's going to be happening in early December. You can go to WGP1.com and check out times for dates and locations for the third and final round of the World Grand Prix number 1 World Tour. You're watching round number 2 of that tour right now, and that is your race leader, 142. And he is led from the start, Cassidy Terapatip. And Terapatip, again, working that outside split. Second place, still Falin Sali. Sali trying to make up some time. And I believe Sali went to the inside this time around. As we look at Terapatip, it's like he's not even working the boat, he's letting the boat do all the work. You can see, a lot of people get up and they're all up in it. They look all emotional and everything like that, where he's just turning the boat, just turning the bars. And there's Falin Sali right there. Sali working his way around the horseshoe. And headed up toward the top right-hand side of the track, only about 2 seconds behind your race leader. Kind of sticks it right there in that turn. Kind of straight lined that buoy right there and had nowhere to go, so he had to hit the brakes. Now through the chicanes before the back straightaway. And here we go along the back straightaway. Let's take a look at our race leaders. See, Sali's on the blue boat. And then you got your race leaders on the yellow boat, Cassidy Terapatip. And you can see Cassidy not really pulling away from Falin Sali. And Falin Sali is catching him on the tighter portions of the track. So as we see, once again, your race leader goes to the outside split, and Sali going to go to the inside. And that's Niels Whitling we're taking a look at now. He's in third place, boat number 15 out of Germany. Niels, again, sponsored by Havanol. This fund is sponsored also by WI Fun Sports and NOF. So he is working the inside split along with Sali. Sali comes out about in the same position. So 142 still enjoying a couple second lead over second place. There's Sali coming into the picture. As they work their way around the shoe, Sali takes a look behind him. And he can see, again, right there. I told you, Sali right there on that buoy on the right-hand side of the track when they have to make the turn to come back into the closed course. Sali always catches him right there. So Sali really making that inside split work for him, but he just needs to get a little bit closer on that back straightaway if he wants to make the pass coming from the inside. So again, down the back straightaway we go. And you can see your race leader on the top left-hand side of your screen. Top left-hand side of the track as we view it here from the Short Block Technologies Tower of Power. Now we got a back marker in between first and second. And the back marker is going to go to the inside. Now, he doesn't slow down Solly. Solly was able to get past him. He kind of drag raced him, but there is still another back marker in front of Solly, about a buoy away from him. As you take a look at that inside split, 142, Terapetite working his way around the outside split. You can see not working the body that much, just working the arms. Blue flag coming out. I believe I also seen courtesy flags from Paul Pistone. And 142 getting past the back markers. So now you got a back marker in between first and second. Back marker yielding to second place, and the back marker in front of first place as they head down to the bottom right-hand side of the track. And Terapetite makes the turn. And again, a lapped rider in between first and second. Second place, Solly on the blue Yamaha. Gets past the back marker. Grabs that position, steals it away. And again, with the pole in the water, trying to reel in that leader as they get ready once again to head down that back straightaway. Uh-oh, Terapetite has a problem. Terapetite has a problem. Solly goes by, as does Whitling. And Terapetite, a mechanical issue. He is dead in the water, folks. A tough break there for Cassidy Terapetite. And you know he had an issue yesterday as well, man. I'll tell you, it was a tough weekend for that young man. But that young man's smiling ear to ear right now. Boat number 33, Felin Solly. Sponsored by NOP, USG, and Flamingo on the 33 Yamaha. He has got the lead. And didn't have to worry about taking that inside split this time as he enjoys that nice outside split where it's a little bit more wide open. And second place, Niels Whitling trying to climb back into this one. Whitling taking a second place in the third moto yesterday in the 1100 Limited. Ended up third overall in that class for the awards tonight. Currently running in second right now to Felin Solly. Once again, I'd like to say a very special thanks to everybody for listening in. Good times here at the 43rd Annual SBT IJSBA World Finals, round number 2 of the World Grand Prix number 1 series. Again, special thanks to our manufacturer members, Yamaha, Kawasaki, and Sea-Doo. Kawasaki set up right here by the pit entrance. Got factory racer Jimmy Wilson all set up over there. And then down on the far west side, you got Yamaha set up with the Farthing Racing team and the Snyder Built Racing team, Yamaha team. All Monster Energy. So if you'd like to check out some of the teams, some of the new boats while you're in Performance Alley here this weekend, you could do that. I know we got a lot of people that are listening in locally, as well as you folks that are listening in from around the globe. We sure do appreciate you. You're watching the Expert Runabout 1100 Superstock. This is race number 9. Race number 10 is the Pro-Am Ski 4-stroke lights. Race number 11 is the Pro Sport GP Moto number 2. And then Moto number 2 for the Expert Runabout 1100 stock class before freestyle. So, again, got 3 more races before our freestyle competition after this one concludes here. Looking at boat number 28, who has advanced up into that third place with Terapetite going down. That is Henry Kopas from Estonia, sponsored by Kip Savalu, as well as Libapritz. Works his way around the horseshoe. And only, I believe, 5 riders left out on the track. As taking a look back a little bit further, your race leader, again, boat number 33, Felin Solly. Boat number 15, Niels Whitling in second. 28, Henry Kopas out of Estonia in third. The battle of the countries. You got Thailand out in front, Germany in second, and Estonia in third. And the riders that are getting lapped being very sportsmanlike and moving out of the way of our leaders. And you can see Falin Sali right there. Take a look behind him, see what kind of lead he's got. He's got a pretty comfortable lead right now. I would say probably 5 to 6 seconds. As you see boat number 15, Whitling, now coming around. So Whitling not going anywhere, but he needs Falin Sali to make a mistake so that he can get up there and take advantage. Once again, if you're just tuning in, we'd like to welcome you to the 2024 Short Block Technologies World Grand Prix 1 IJSBA World Finals here in Lake Havasu. Hanging out at the Crazy Horse Campground. Current temperature, 105 degrees. Again, I'd like to say a special thanks to our live broadcast crew as well. Don Dawson and Dave Arnold, Mike Remar, doing the live call here. As the white flag getting ready to come out right now for Falin Sali, boat number 33, out of Thailand. Making his sponsors proud all week long. Already has hit the podium, I know, at least once this week. And you can see he's standing up on the boat, taking a look around. Sees Niels Whitling. He's got a decent lead over Niels right now. I wouldn't say quite that comfortable, but decent lead. But you could see he was kind of off the gas there a little bit, kind of resting, stretching a little bit, and he's got I believe one more chicane before heading into that back straightaway. There we go. The yellow buoy. He's going to take a look around. There we go. Gas it down the back straightaway, pin it to win it. Now takes a look over to his left. And Falin, man, you need to take a look at that MasterCard buoy. That's where you're headed, buddy. And there we go, around the MasterCard buoy. And into the outside split one final time. Niels Whitling going to follow suit. He's not going to the inside. Whitling out of Germany decides he is going to play follow the leader into the checkered flag. So again, only a couple more buoys to negotiate before this deal is in the books. Falin Sali looking solid out there. And Niels Whitling is did you see his head right there? His head looked like one of those dogs that you set on your the dashboard of your car, you know, or bobbing up and down. You could tell his head was on a swivel right there. So Whitling coming through in second place on boat number 15. Boat number 28, Henry Kopas, poised for a third place here in the expert runabout 1100 Superstock class. And there is Kopas right there coming through the split section. You can see just how fast the first two were, as this is third place right here. So they came in about 20 seconds ahead of the rest of the pack. And as we get ready to exit that final outside split for third place right here. That is 28. Henry Kopas, third place out of Estonia. Again, I'd like to say a very special thanks to Amazing Thailand, Thai Airways International, and the Sports Authority of Thailand. So riders congratulating each other, and while they're congratulating each other, we're going to go to commercial break. We'll be right back, folks.
I have a relationship in Thailand. It's the love for the people, for the food, the beautiful nature, and the places. I've cultivated a beautiful relationship in Thailand. What will yours be?
Presented by Freedom Racing.
Official partner, Sport Authority of Thailand.
National Sport Development Funds.
Jet Tribe. Your official.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Lake Havasu City for the 2024 Short Block Technologies World Grand Prix number 1, round number 2, and the SBT IJSBA World Finals 43rd Annual Edition. As I take a look here, it looks like we are going to our Pro-Am Ski 4-stroke lights, race number 10. Again, I'd like to say a very special thanks to SBT Short Block Technologies. You can go to shopsbt.com and check out all of their goodies. And remember to support those who support the sport. So here we are with the race number 10. This is actually moto number 2 for the Pro-Am Ski 4-stroke lights class. Winner of the first moto was boat number 28. He's on a Yamaha. That's Lucas Caveira from right here in Lake Havasu, sponsored by TC Free Ride, Bradley Chevrolet, and HydroTurf. Boat number 159 is Jake Wilson out of Canterbury, New Zealand, sponsored by Jet Trim, Fox Racing, and Urban Estates. Boat number 124 is Sophia Benson from right here in Lake Havasu, sponsored by High Speed Industries, Cometic, Redline Oil, Jet Trim, 424 Performance, and Lemon Racing. Boat number 27 is Davy Prado out of Goiânia, Brazil, sponsored by Moramai, Jet Tri, Pro Watercraft, Yamaha, and Naughty Way. Boat number 177, River Crawford, sponsored by Blosian and Jet Trim. Boat number 127 is Sergey Alexenko out of Cyprus, Greece. Boat number 198, Mason Katara out of Lavernia, Texas, sponsored by Watercross of Texas and Spectrum Watercraft. Boat number 160 out of Yaldhurst, New Zealand, sponsored by Jet Tribe, Grace Removals, and New Zealand. That's Oliver Morris. On the 116 Yamaha, Devin Farthing out of Ackworth, Georgia, sponsored by Monster Energy, Yamaha, Jet Pilot, Jet Trim, 100% and Yamalube. And rounding out your field, boat number 21, that's Travis Falanga out of El Reno, Oklahoma, sponsored by Bucket Truck Sales Ranch. Now, Farthing and Falanga out of El Reno, Oklahoma did not race in that first one. I'm not quite sure if they are down here in the Pro-Am Ski 4-stroke lights class for the second moto here or not. But Lucas was the winner, boat number 28. He was the winner. Wilson was second on 159 and 124. Sophia Benson was in third. And as I take a look at our lights class here, again, a second moto for them. Coming up next will be our Pro Sport GP. That'll be race number 11. Race number 12 is the Expert Runabout 1100 stock class. That's their second moto. So we got a couple of second motos coming at you. 9, 10, 11, and 12, all second motos. And again, after 12, we will be taking a break for our amateur freestyle competition. As we get set to go, we figured out who 177 was. That was River Crawford from right here in Lake Havasu, sponsored by Blosian and Jet Trim that we seen earlier. And River was up there, but according to our sheets here, it looked like River actually took a fifth place in the first moto. You had Lucas coming through in first, Jake Wilson out of New Zealand coming through in second, Sophia Benson took a third in moto number 1, Davy Prado a fourth, River Crawford a fifth. Race number 10, once again getting set to take off, and they're taking care of some scoring up there on the flag stand before we get started with this. Again, 24 total races today, with along with amateur freestyle. So I hope you packed a lunch, folks, because we are going to be here for a while. Again, Pro-Am Ski 4-stroke lights is coming up next. And we're going to take just a short pause for the cause, and we'll be right back with you. Again, if you have any friends out there, you want them to check out what we're doing here, make sure you send them to Facebook or YouTube, and all they have to do is search Jet Ski World Series. Once again, that's Jet Ski World Series, and you can catch us here on the live stream. Once again, thanks to everybody for tuning in. Rudy, I believe you got that right. So we got a lot of vendors here in Performance Alley. I'll tell you, we got Jet Tribe's got all their wares. It looks like HydroTurf is all set up today. Of course, you got our friends from Blosian. They are here. If you want to go around the site and you want to be in style, make sure you got on your bomber eyewear. East Coast Watercross got all kinds of really cool stuff down there at their booth. They're located across from Yamaha, and you want to check out the newest Yamahas, you can do so down there at the Yamaha booth. As we take a look on screen there, that is the casino boat that creates that big wave. You can see that big wave ripping off of that casino boat. So when these guys and gals get started here, they're going to have a big wave to contend with. By the way, thank you, Glenn Elliott. Just got that message. We'll make sure that we have that right for Moto number 2. So that was, in that women's runabout class, that was Sophie that was on 138. And Maddie was on the new Yamaha Jet Blaster. Of course, we had different information on our sheets here, so we apologize for that. Pro-Am Ski 4-stroke lights. Down on line there is the 127, Sergey Alexenko out of Cyprus, Greece. And the 198 of Mason Katara. 160, Oliver Morris. Looks like he's got Derek Carell holding for him. If he's not holding, he's up there in that jet trim booth. Boat number 28, Lucas Cavera, is going to have the pole position. And when you have the pole position, if you win the first moto, you can pick inside or outside. So obviously he thinks that inside split is a little bit quicker, at least off of the start. So he has chosen to be on the inside. Glenn Elliott chiming in. I believe that was Maddie's boat that was built by Ryan Rasmussen. I believe the 138 boat was also built by Ryan Rasmussen in that women's runabout class that we watched just a couple of races ago. Gotta love Raz. He's like San Juan Fair, baby. He's everywhere. Jeremy, I'm not quite sure, buddy. I wish I could tell you. Jeremy Steino listening in from Kansas. Steve Bushel walking by saying hello to everybody out there in the UK. Yeah, they got me. It's kind of like I'm in timeout out here. Most of it. Oh, I see what's going on. Course marshal is tightening up the log jump here for the Pro-Am Ski 4-stroke lights. And you can see the marshal, I believe that's Mitch Dorica out there, a.k.a. the Dorito. That is trying to get that log jump all set and hooked up. As this is one of the log jump classes, you can see he's kind of loosening it up just a little bit. And I'll tell you, you got to hand it these course marshals. They've been out here already for pretty much 2 weeks at this point. And, just in the blazing hot sun. I mean, it hasn't been under 100 degrees, not one day. And these guys are still giving it their all. And poor Mitch. Well, while he's taking care of that, we're going to go to commercial break, folks. We'll be right back after these messages.
Welcome to our proudest moment. Tumbling through every single detail. Unveiling pristine odysseys ahead. Crafting each element for globe-trotting. Embarking for the sky. Your magical journey redefined. Thai, smooth as silk.
Jet Tribe, your official riding gear.
Official partner, Sport Authority of Thailand.
National Sport Development Funds. Presented by Freedom Racing.
I have a relationship in Thailand. It's a love for the people, for the food, the beautiful nature, and the places. I've cultivated a beautiful relationship in Thailand. What will yours be?
Presented by Freedom Racing.
Official partner, Sport Authority of Thailand.
National Sport Development Funds.
Jet Tribe, your official riding gear.
Welcome to our proudest moment. Tumbling through every single detail. Unveiling pristine odysseys ahead. Crafting each element for globe-trotting. Embarking for the sky. Your magical journey redefined. Thai, smooth as silk.
Jet Tribe, your official riding gear.
Official partner, Sport Authority of Thailand.
National Sport Development Funds. Presented by Freedom Racing.
All right, everybody, welcome back to the 2024 Short Block Technologies World Grand Prix number 1 IJSBA World Finals here at Lake Havasu. We just got the okay, and there is the start. Looks like 177 River Crawford with a good start out there. Hey, big shout out to Adrian Wilson, who is watching in from across the pond. Vicky Gregory, hello to you. Miss you guys. Hope you guys are all doing well. And Rudy, you could be right. It could be burritos and not Doritos. I'm not quite sure. There's the 124 with the lead on the outside. That's Sophia Benson from right here in Lake Havasu. As the green flag flies from the tower, and it's a drag race here into turn number 177 on the inside. That's Crawford. Crawford and Benson going head to head, rail to rail right there. And Benson going to take it. Benson able to power out of it. And River Crawford, sponsored by Blosion and Dretrim, going to have to settle for second right now. It looks like boat number 27 back there in the third spot. That's Davy Prado out of Goiânia, Brazil. Sponsored by Jet Tribe Pro Watercraft, Yamaha, Naughty Way, and Mormai. There's the 159. I believe back in the fourth spot, that's Jake Wilson. Now, remember, Jake took a second in race number 1, so I expect to see him to be working his way through the pack. And I haven't seen Lucas yet, boat number 28. Now, boat number 28 took the win in the last moto, so he's got 60 points coming into this one. And taking a look at the New Zealand rider right there, Jake Wilson, sponsored by Jet Trim and Fox Racing of New Zealand. There's the 28. There is Lucas. Lucas not with the best of start, so he's going to have to work for it here. We've seen him yesterday. He did very well yesterday. Won a couple of motos yesterday. Will be standing on top of the box at the awards for his class from yesterday. But yesterday is over. That's yesterday's news. Today's news is there is your race leader, the 124, Benson. Benson, sponsored by one of my favorite companies in the world, man, Blosion. Them guys are so much fun, and I'll tell you, we were talking about it last night over some tacos. We really, really missed that Blosion Surf Slam, so we all need to get on Scott Wheeler this weekend and tell him we need that Surf Slam back. All right, Benson up and over all 3 log jumps, no problem. Oh! Holy moly. That was boat number 27 at Davy Prado. Now, Davy's like a little micro missile now. I don't know if you've seen Davy, but Davy used to look like a little string bean. But he come in here today, and he looks more like Arnold Schwarzenegger did back in his heyday, man. I mean, Davy's been definitely hitting the weights and currently sitting in that third place position. But he was just trying to power over those log jumps. And, yeah, he ate crap over that first one, man. 177 still in second place, River Crawford. And, again, Benson out in front. Benson, again, sponsored by High Speed Industries, Susan and Company over there at Cometic, Redline Oil, Frank and folks over at Jet Trim, 424 Performance, and Lemon Racing. And there is your second place rider right there. That is River Crawford from right here in Lake Havasu, sponsored by Blosion and Jet Trim. 2 great sponsors. And nice graphics package there on the 177. As you see Crawford working way down the front straightaway. A big battle going on back here for fourth spot. Now, that was third, fourth, and fifth that were just in the picture. And that's third place right there, number 27, Prado. And, yeah, which way to the gun show, buddy? There we go. He's going over the log jump. A little smoother that time. And Prado just kind of really powering through the log jump. Not quite sure if they have the log jumps down there in on the Brazilian Tour. Boat number 28 goes down. And that was your points leader, Lucas Caveira, coming into this one. So that's going to mean there's a shakeup. So a tough break there for Lucas Caveira, sponsored by TC Freeride, Bradley Chevrolet, and HydroTurf. And it looks like he might have gotten something stuck up his pump. As you can see, he's reaching underneath, trying to get it cleared out, trying to get that some fire back to the engine compartment. So again, he's reaching underneath, seeing if he sucked up some rope or something like that. Hops up into the tray. He's going to try to start that boat up, and there we go. He's fired back up. He's back on the track. But he has got a whole lot of catching up to do. Boat number 124 is still your race leader as we take a look at the 159 there. That is Jake Wilson. I believe Wilson currently running in the fourth place position. So once again, coming up next, we've got the Pro Sport GP class. That is race number 11, and race number 12 is the Expert Runabout 1100 stock class. As we take a look down there's boat number 160. That's Oliver Morris out of New Zealand, sponsored by Jet Tribe and Grace Removals of New Zealand. Currently running, I believe, in sixth position. Going back to your top three, number 27, Prado off his boat again. And, yeah, he must have launched off of his boat. as he isn't even in the frame. So a tough break there for Davey Prado. There we go. He gets a tow back over to his boat, and that's going to cost him a six-pack later. As we go back out to your race leader, Sophia Benson. And Sophia, sponsored by High Speed Industries, Cometic, Redline Oil, Jet Trim, 424 Performance, and Lemon Racing. Riding an outstanding race, was challenged by 177, River Crawford, in the beginning. Crawford a little bit off the pace now, as 124 Benson, about a 5 to 6 second lead. And takes a look up to flagman, acknowledges the flagman as the courtesy flags are up from Paul Pistone on the SBT flagging tower. And as we take a look, there is 159. Now 159 Wilson out of New Zealand, again took a second place in race number 1. And he is sponsored by Fox Racing out of New Zealand. And just trying to ride consistent. And, after this race here, after this second moto, possibly will have the points lead going into their third moto.
Oh, my God.
As you see the 159 being very cautious as he works his way through the log jump section, or we'll call it the whoop section, because that's pretty much what it is here in personal watercraft racing. So got the camera on the Kiwi, running the yellow and white, trimmed in black this weekend. Working his way down the back straightaway, headed toward the MasterCard buoy. And looks like coming up into, we've got some back markers that the leaders are coming up to, and you can see first and second over here on the left-hand side of your screen. And it's still Benson out in front, Crawford in second. As I take a look down here, I believe it's 10 laps here for the Pro-Am Ski 4-stroke lights. Again, coming up next, Pro Sport GP. And again, while we have the opportunity, we'd like to say a special thanks to Amazing Thailand, Thai Airways International, the Sports Authority of Thailand, the NSDF, the National Sports Development Fund, Freedom Racing, and Jet Tribe Racing. Thank you all for your participation in the World Grand Prix Tour number 1, stop number 2. Well, been a great weekend so far here in Lake Havasu. Again, giving out awards for all the races from Monday through today. We'll be giving those away tonight at the awards, and I believe from what I'm told that's going to be happening right around dusk as we take a look at 127. That's Sergey Alexenko out of Limassol, Cyprus. Nice graphic package on that boat right there. Kind of digging the teal and the hot pink as he clears the first log jump, second log jump, and let's make it 3. Race leader still 124 Benson, followed by the 177 of River Crawford, and 159, that is Jake Wilson in third. So Wilson, again, will probably have the points lead after this one. As I take a look down here, Sophia Benson, well, she had 48, so that would give her 108. If things stay as they are, that'll give her 108 points going into the third moto. Jake Wilson had 53, another 53, give him 106. So in case you're keeping score at home, that's what we got. Big shout out to Ryan Rasmussen, Rudy Del Pardo hanging out. Rudy, you could be right on that last comment. I'm not quite sure. So we're taking a look at your leader right now, Sophia Benson. And Alexandria Benson doing very well yesterday. Daughter of Scott Benson, not Ian Benson, as I stated yesterday. Ian gave me the business last night because I had mentioned that, and I apologize. That's Scott Benson's daughter. I just got all excited because I seen Ian down there holding for her, so my apologies for that, Scott and Ian. But that is Sophia Benson. It's out in front right now from right here in Lake Havasu. And once again, she's making her sponsors proud. Her sponsors, High Speed Industries, Cometic Gaskets, Redline Oil, Jet Trim, and 424 Performance. As we go back to second place, River Crawford. Crawford hanging tough there in that second place position. Third place starting to reel River in just a little bit. Prado was right there, but then Prado had to get out the scuba gear as he crashed going through that log jump again, and not quite sure if he went into the pits or not, as we haven't seen him on the screen here in a couple minutes. So 177 River Crawford holding down that second place position. Crawford in the first race, as I take a look down, 1, 2, 3, 4, River took a fifth in race number 1. Crawford takes a look behind, trying to see if she's got any breathing room or not, but she'll find Jake Wilson right there, and Jake trying to reel her in as you see them both working down the back straightaway. Still a little bit of time left to go here in this Pro-Am Ski 4-stroke lights class.
I don't know if you guys can hear me, but I just happened to sneak down here with Simon Belcher. He is your World Series champion from WGP one round last year, and he's currently in the lead in points after a very...
Your leaders all taking that outside split. Again, been favored pretty much all weekend long. You see a big party going on there in the background. Great day to bring out the pontoon boat, 27 of your best friends, as long as you have 27 life vests. And there's Benson going to take the white flag. There comes second place, River Crawford. Third place, Jake Wilson out of New Zealand. Still holding on to that third place position, and he's pinning it to win it. Not happy with that third. He knows that if he takes third, he's only going to have 106 points. But Sophia Benson will have 108 points if she can maintain that first place position. So only 2 points will separate these two for their final moto.
You guys also have got Lennon Parker down here. He is second in points right now for the 2024 series. Lennon, how are you feeling in the U.S.?
River Wilson, that guy, he's got company right now back there with Jake, but we're going to go back out to your leader, Sophia Benson, sponsored by High Speed Industries. One last time through the split section. Crawford now making a turn coming off the MasterCard buoy, and he is going to take the inside. Greetings, Bill, and congratulations to that rider right there, Sophia Benson, from right here in Lake Havasu. Again, sponsored by Jet Trim, Cometic Gaskets, Redline Oil, 424 Performance, Lemon Racing, and High Speed Industries. There is the 177 of River Crawford, and he is sponsored by Ablosion and Jet Trim, and the 159, Jake Wilson, and he is sponsored by Jet Trim, Fox Racing of New Zealand, the Urban Estates of New Zealand. Great job. Those are your top three. And we are sponsored by Reba Racing, Anderson Power Sports, Sea-Doo, Kawasaki, Yamaha, SBT, and sanctioned by the IJSBA. And folks, we'll be right back with race number 11, the Pro Sport GP, after these messages.
Welcome to our proudest moment. Tumbling through every single detail. Unveiling pristine odysseys ahead. Crafting each element for globe-trotting. Embarking for the sky. Your magical journey redefined. Thai, smooth as silk.
WaterJet Tribe. Your official riding gear.
Official partner, Sport Authority of Thailand.
National Sport Development Funds. Presented by Freedom Racing.
All right, folks, welcome back to the 2024 Short Block Technologies World Grand Prix and number one, stop number 2, and the 43rd annual IJSBA World Finals here from Lake Havasu City. We are burning up down here at the Crazy Horse Campground, and big shout out to Nicole, who says, "Atta girl, go Sophia." Once again, race number 12, Paul Pistone's letting them know, 12-lap race. It's going to be a 12-lap race here with our Pro Sport GP class, and representing the Pro Sport GP class, we've got boat number 111, that is Simon Belcher, followed by 77, Omad Salih. Number 41 is Lennon Park. Number 143, Kyle Horton. 45 is Supatat Fuktaro. Boat number 55, Patrick Barker. BR1 is Massimo Casarini. Boat number 907 is Andrew Bazan. 661 is Natalia Giuliano. And boat number 521 is Talon Farthing from Ackworth, Georgia. Riders told to fire up their boats. Somebody down there calling for a 2-minute hold. Looks like fourth in from the pole, calling for a 2-minute hold. And we'll see if Paul lets that slide. So, yeah, he's going to go ahead and call for the 2-minute. Go ahead, call for that 2-minute hold. You can see in the forefront there, you see Simon Ricks, who is our beach coordinator, if you will. It looks like that rider coming back to talk to Simon real quick. And that was, I believe, 907, Andrew Bazan. And Bazan looks like his boat's having issues. He's the one that won that Sea-Doo X4 class. Got a check for $8,000. Courtesy of Todd Sarsinski and company. Ryan Daly, all those folks over at JetX putting in all that big money. So Bazan not able to get out there on that one, but he's still got 8,000 reasons he loves jet ski racing. Bill Beers, I hear you, man. Bill Beers chiming in saying, these look almost like X4s. Are they even sport boats anymore? I see a couple aftermarkets, like 41, Lennon Park is on an aftermarket hull. 77 right there is one of your race leaders. He's on a Cowie. It says here, that's what he's got listed, a Cowie out of Cambodia, sponsored by NOP USG and Flamingo, and he's going to take the whole shot. Omad Salih. He works his way around the shoe, down to the bottom right-hand side of the track before he makes the turn, goes back into the closed course. So it's Omad Salih with the hole shot out of Cambodia. Boat number 111, Simon Belcher out of the United Kingdom, currently sitting in second. And I know Adrian Wilson and Vicky Gregory are over there cheering him on right now. Belcher, World Grand Prix champion, and I believe the points leader in the Pro Sport GP class. Making all the Brits proud over there. A good guy both on and off the track. Boat number 41 back there in the third position. That's Lennon Parkin, and he is on an aftermarket hull. So Billy Beers, yeah, you're right. They do kind of look like X4s out there. Sophie Miller says, "Come on, Simon." Well, Belcher currently sitting in that second place. Our Cambodian racer, Omad Salih, is your race leader. And there is Belcher. Belcher about 4 seconds off the pace. There's 41, Lennon Parkin from the United Kingdom, currently running in third. So the United Kingdom currently sitting in second and third right now. As we take a look at the Short Block Technologies boat, there is your fourth place rider, boat number 143. That's Kyle Horton out of Southport, United Kingdom. So the Brits are running 2, 3, and 4. Look out, Omad Salih. The British are coming. The British are coming. 21 back there in the fifth position. That's Brandon Warner. And Brandon from right here in Lake Havasu, sponsored by Marine One, Watusi Designs, and Jet Trip. Great backdrop as we take a look at the picturesque view here in Lake Havasu. And again, we got your top 5 for you there. Number 77, Omad Sali. Boat number 111, Simon Belcher. Lennon Parkin on boat number 41. The 143 is Kyle Horton. In boat number 21, Brandon Warner. You're watching the WaterJet World Grand Prix here as a part of the 43rd annual SBT IJSBA World Finals. And going on board there with Simon Belcher. Simon, again, winner of Moto number 1, sponsored by Greenworks, Monk Isidore Vodka, Avos Water Sports, Quakey Sense, B&J, Liqua Molly, and Finch Signs. Omad Sali, your race leader. He is sponsored by NOF, USG, and Flamingo. And Belcher trying to cut that lead as we're taking a look at 3rd and 4th place right there. That is boat number 41, Lennon Parkin. And you can see Parkin again on boat number 41 into 143, Kyle Horton trying to reel him in. As again, they go to opposite sides of the split section. And you can see here in the sport class, working those boats and circumnavigating those turns. You're watching Lennon Parkin right there. That is 3rd place. As he gets ready to come down the front straightaway. That's Belcher coming out in 2nd place. You've seen Belcher came from that inside split, trying to make up some time on Omad Sali. There's your 5th place rider, Warner. Warner sponsored again by Watusi Designs. And it's great to see Brandon out here. Warner family been a part of the IJSBA World Finals for many, many years. I can remember talking Craig's name up for many, many years. Now living a little closer to me out in Georgia. If you're listening, Craig, big shout out from all of us here in Lake Havasu. Race leader still boat number 77, Omad Sali. As you see him now entering he is just getting ready to exit the outside split as we go back to 3rd place. Lennon Parkin from the United Kingdom, sponsored by SJP Moto, Molding Solutions, 158 Performance, and Fox Racing. So James Bushel helping him out there with some sponsorship, the 158 Performance. And there is Lennon Parkin, boat number 41 on that aftermarket sport boat hull. All we got here is, I'm not quite sure which one it is, but all we got here is AFT, which means aftermarket. Couple of Sea-Doos, couple of Yamahas out there. But yeah, I agree with Billy Beers. These boats are all dressed up, and they kind of look a lot like the Sea-Doo X4s. The Brits, once again, running in 2nd, 3rd, and 4th position. Kyle Horton currently running in the 4th spot on the 143. There's Belcher, who's currently running in 2nd on the Triple Aces. Again, Belcher hangs out with all my friends over there at Avos Water Sports, sponsored by Quakey Sense, and our good friends over there at B&J, Benji and Yuki. So courtesy flags up this time around. You're watching the Pro Sport GP. This is race number 11 for those of you listening in on the live broadcast. We've got one more race, expert runabout 1100 stock class before we go to freestyle. We've got amateur freestyle running today. Not quite sure how many freestylers that we have running, as we don't have those sheets. But yeah, expert runabout 1100 stock class, moto number 2. Will be coming up next, and that is your 4th place rider right there, Kyle Horton, stretching out his back as he works his way down the back straightaway. And you can see Lennon Parkin just in front of him, only about 2 seconds, the gap between third and fourth place, which you're watching right there. Meanwhile, still Omed Salih, your race leader, up in front. He is on boat number 77. I believe he is actually working that inside split right now. You got Belcher. You got all the British riders on the outside split. And there's Omed Salih right there. Again, coming from the inside split. Blue flag with a yellow stripe coming out. And that means there's a race going on and you ain't in it. Get out the way. Here come the leaders. And there is one of the leaders. Second place, Simon Belcher. Team Avos in the hizzle for Rizzle. And Belcher works his way around the chute down to the bottom right-hand side of the track. Big shout out to David Sims from the JSRA, the British Jet Sport Championships, is watching the boys from the UK and cheering them on. Currently sitting, David, in second, third, and in fourth place. So again, some great racing. We are over the halfway mark here in the Pro Sport GP class. Again, 12 laps here in this one. Again, I'd like to say a very special thanks to Yamaha. Yamaha revs your heart. Big shout out to our good friends from Kawasaki. Both Yamaha and Kawasaki set up here in Performance Alley this weekend. If you can make it down to the lake, come on down and check out the newest wares from both Yamaha and Kawasaki. Lots of new vendors here in Performance Alley as well. So you were taking a look at third, and now that's fourth place, 143 Horton. And there is third place, boat number 41, Lennon Parkin, out of the United Kingdom. David Sims, you're very welcome, my friend. I'll tell you, can't wait to get back over there and do some more JSRA racing with you and Thumper and all the fun folks over there in Great Britain. Been a couple of years since I've been over there since COVID, so I'm ready to come back. And I ain't sick yet, so bring me back, folks. 143, Kyle Horton, fourth place right now. And Horton staying way on the back of that boat. He's trying to keep that pump hooked up. And definitely keeping up the RPMs as he is following both Lennon Parkin and Simon Belcher. Again, the Brits running 2, 3, and 4. Omed Salih from Cambodia is your race leader, number 77, and there he is. Number 77, Omed Salih. You know, and he's been taking, you know, a lot of these races. He's been taking seconds and thirds. I believe he got a second in race number 1. And if him and Belcher stay exactly where they are, they will be tied in points. I believe for the Pro Sport GP third and final moto, which is going to be race number 19 for those of you listening in at home, especially for the Brits. I know we got a lot of Brits listening in. Adrian Wilson, my good friend. Adrian and I, we solve everybody's problems at the hotel after everybody goes to sleep. You know, we sit outside the hotel and hang out. And he's a good friend of mine, and he is the chief technical inspector for the P1 Aquacross Tour sanctioned by the IJSBA. And there's first and second. Yeah, Rudy, you're probably right. You know, I mean, Belcher's definitely staying hooked up. We'll just say that. As you got Omed Salih. Salih is working on the outside split. Belcher's on the inside split. Salih had a pretty good lead on the outside. Sophie Miller, you never age. 2 more laps left to go, says Paul Pistone to Simon Belcher. Henry Booth says, let's go, Lennon. Lennon currently sitting in third place position right now. Omed Salih, well, it's go time here for the Brits. If they're going to get Omed, now is the time. Less than 2 laps to go here in the Pro Sport GP. Sophie Miller, thank you so very much. Love to come over. Love to hang out with you guys. I miss you guys. I miss Thumper, too. I miss playing with Thumper on the microphone. That is always a good time as we are getting ready for the white flag lap. You see Omed Salih at the MasterCard buoy makes the turn back into the closed course, and he is going to opt to go to the outside here on what will be the white flag coming out, and it looks like Belcher goes to the inside. Belcher coming in maybe about a second and a half after Ahmed Salih. So let's see if Belcher closes that gap. It looks like that gap is, he goes really wide there on the inside split. Looks like he went a little wide. So the white flag's going to come out this time around, and it's Salih with the white flag. So Salih with the white flag. Belcher going a little wide on buoy number 3 on that inside split, and he may have lost about a half a second or so. But he was only about a second behind Salih going into that split section. We'll see if he can catch back up to him. As Salih on the last lap right now, trying to get this win. Now, again, if he gets the win, him and Belcher will be tied going into the third and final moto. Once again, the third moto going to be race number 19 for those of you listening in at home. This is really going to make this Pro Sport GP class exciting for that third and final moto. And Salih just trying to hold it together, keep his composure. Now is not the time you want a middle breakdown. Only got a couple more buoys to go. It looks like he took that buoy really tight right there. Just can't make a mistake. Otherwise, Belcher will take advantage. And there is Ahmed Salih. Salih going to take the checkered flag. Congratulations to the Cambodian. And coming through in second place, Simon Belcher. Boat number 41, Lennon Parkin in third. Boat number 143, Kyle Horton in fourth. Boat number 21, Brandon Warner rounds out your top 5 here. That was moto number 2 of the Pro Sport GP class. Thanks everybody for listening in. We got one more race here, one more close course race before we go to the amateur freestyle. Race number 12 is coming up next. We'll be right back after these commercials.
I have a relationship in Thailand. It's the love for the people, for the food, the beautiful nature, and the places. I've cultivated a beautiful relationship in Thailand. What will yours be?
Presented by Freedom Racing.
Official partner, Sport Authority of Thailand.
National Sport Development Funds.
Jet Tribe, your official riding gear.
All right, everybody, welcome back to Lake Havasu for the 2024 Short Block Technologies World Grand Prix number 1. Final race here before we go into amateur freestyle. This is the expert runabout 1100 stock class. They've already ran one moto. This is their second moto. Points leader, or winner of the first race, I should say, was boat number 33, Phalin Salih, out of Chonburi, Thailand, sponsored by NOF, USG, and Flamingo. Boat number 17 is Anton Ignacio, out of Quezon City, Philippines, sponsored by the Robig Builders, 777 Performance by Jumbo Tuner, and the Rudy Project. In third place in race number 1 was T20. That was Lawanakorn Maya Talukan. And he is out of Thailand, sponsored by 77 Performance of Thailand. Boat number 15, Niels Whitling, out of French in Germany, sponsored by Ravenol, WT Fun Sports, NOF, USG, Yamaha of Europe, Jet Pilot, Lorries, Lightweight, and Ortima. Boat number 7 is Karl Kaskula, out of Estonia, sponsored by the BRP Center of Estonia. Boat number 252 is Kari Kanaspaic, out of Estonia, sponsored by the Auto House 24. Mirlux, Karen, and Coop 3. Boat number 106, Maddie Elders, out of Spring Grove, Illinois. And she is sponsored by New American Home Improvements, Certainty, Ignite Racing Fuels, and Fox Motorsports. 308, Ryan Smith, out of Salina, Kansas. Boat number 8, Ahmed Outlayer out of Dubai. Boat number 138, Brad Bohat out of Pleasant Prairie, Wisconsin. 328 is Henry Kopas out of Estonia. And boat number PH18, that is Adam Hakimi Nahari out of Malaysia, sponsored by his family. And 7-7 performance by Jumbo Tuner. And you can see the waves starting to chop up right here as Philin Solly spending a lot of time out of water, and I believe that was Niels Whitling that was right next to him as they were going out to that first turn. Solly able to pull ahead, so he'll grab the whole shot on the inside. And as I take a look on the outside, looks like it's going to be boat number 17. That's Anton Ignacio. Ignacio taking a second in moto number 1, sponsored by Robig Builders, and that boat's been out in front along with Solly pretty much all week long as the green flag flies from Paul Pistone here at the tower. Solly coming from the inside, but it's going to be Ignacio from the outside. Anton Ignacio out of Quezon City, Philippines. Again, sponsored by the Rudy Project and Robig Builders. And Philin Solly takes a look behind him, just wants to see how close, how comfortable he is. Third place, it looks like it's Matty Elders on boat number 106, and again, powered by that igniting racing fuels. And I know everybody back in the Midwest is cheering as she is ahead of Niels Whitling right now, the German Matty Elders. As I take a look down, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. She took a 7th in moto number 1, currently running 3rd here in moto number 2. There is boat number 7. Looks like that is Carl Kaskula out of Estonia, sponsored by the BRP Center of Estonia. And Carl's weapon of choice this weekend, a Sea-Doo Spark. And there we go. Looks like your leaders going to opposite sides of the split. Ignacio going to the outside. There's Ignacio right there, boat number 17. And again, Ignacio picking up a championship yesterday. So already a world champion this weekend. And making his sponsors over at Robig Builders proud. And here we go. It's a drag race down the front straightaway. And it looked like boat number 17, Ignacio, was going to have the drive, but Philin Solly just stole that line away. So Solly is now in the lead. So he overtakes the lead coming from that inside split. Boat number 106 back there in the third spot. That's still Matty Elders. 15, Niels Whitling in 4th. And boat number 7, Carl Kaskula, rounds out your top 5 as we go back on board with 2nd place there, Ignacio. And Ignacio's got to be beside himself, losing that spot after taking that outside split. But just goes to show you, that's why we have a split section of the track out there. It is a great place for passing, and we've seen it work all week long here in Lake Havasu at the 43rd Annual SBT IJSBA World Finals and 2nd round of the World Grand Prix number 1. Your race leaders getting ready to head into our split section. There's 15, Niels Whitling. Whitling currently running in the 4th spot out of French in Germany. He is sponsored by Yamaha of Europe and Jet Pilot. Jet Pilot out here with us in Performance Alley this weekend. You can check out all the newest, latest, and the greatest, and the upcoming 2025 lineup out here as they debut that in Lake Havasu. Again, taking a look at Niels Whitling. Whitling trying to reel in Matty Elders on boat number 106. Again, Matty out of Spring Grove, Illinois. Sponsored by Fox Motorsports, Ignite Racing Fuel, Certainteed, and New American Home Improvement. Matty, one of the favorites up there in Region 6. It's great to see them up in LaPorte. A little earlier this year as a part of the Great Lakes Watercross Series ran by Brad and Jamie Bohat. Going back on board there with Niels Whitling, still sitting in that 4th place. And now hitting the MasterCard buoy, the party boat right behind him. 7 still in that 5th place position. That is Carl Kaskula out of Estonia. We got anybody online from Estonia? How about chiming in? So we got a couple racers out there actually from Estonia. We've got Carl Kaskula. We got Kerry Kanaspayak. And then we've got Henry Kopas, all from Estonia out there in this one here. And there's Maddie Elders. Nice shot of Maddie right there. Maddie works the horseshoe section of the track right out in front of the SBT Tower of Power. And onto the right-hand side of the track. Again, you can see she's not that far back from boat number 17, Ignacio. Number 15, Niels Whitling, trying to stay dialed in and reel in Maddie Elders as you see the gap between them as they go down the back straightaway. Elders to the MasterCard buoy. Will she go inside or outside? And it looks like she's going to go to the inside. And 4th place, Niels Whitling, goes to the outside. And we'll see how this shakes out as he was about 2 seconds behind Maddie Elders. Now, Philin Sali made the inside work for him. And let's see if maybe Maddie Elders can pick up some more time as you see your race leader. And there is 2nd place, Ignacio, on boat number 17. Comes through our start-finish line. So Niels comes out just behind Maddie Elders once again, and you can see the gap there, but that's your gap between 3rd and 4th place that you're taking a look at, and that is 4th place, Niels Whitling. Again, coming up next, folks, we'll be going into our amateur freestyle competition. So all of you freestyle fans, put your seat backs and tray tables in their upright and locked position because freestyle is coming up next. All right, there's your 2 race leaders. Philin Sali out in front. He's on the blue boat. And on the silver burnt orange boat is Ignacio. So not too big of a gap in between them. Now Ignacio needs to get this win. Otherwise, Philin Sali will have 120 points coming into the final event. That's going to make him tough to beat. Philin Sali working the outside split right now. Again, I'd like to say a very special thanks to Greg and all the fine folks over at SBT, Bryce and all the great folks over at Yamaha, Joe Heim over at Kawasaki. Thank you all for your support here. Of course, Tim McKercher at Sea-Doo. And Maddie Elders overtaking that 2nd place position. How about that? Coming from the outside, Maddie Elders moves up into 2nd. Ignacio back to 3rd. And you still got Niels back there in the 4th place position. So she is on the move. Look out for the 106. Maddie Elders, powered by Ignite Racing Fuels and sponsored by Fox Motorsports, Certainteed, and New American Home Improvement. Get it, girl. So let's take a look at the pass right here. The courtesy flags are coming out. You see Ignacio on the inside. Elders with the drive on the outside is able to get past Ignacio and just steal that line away and head into the horseshoe. So a nice pass, nice clean pass there by Maddie Elders. As we take a look at boat number 106, Maddie Elders out of Spring Grove, Illinois. Currently sitting in that 2nd place position. Once again, took a 7th in Moto 1. She's going to like these 2nd place points. Going to get her a little bit closer to the podium. So that really the big news so far in this one here. Still got boat number 33, Philin Sali out in front. 17, Ignacio is dropped back to 3rd. Still Niels Whitling in 4th. And then you got boat number 7, Carl Kaskula out of Estonia, back there in the 5th spot, sponsored by the BRP Center of Estonia. And now Niels Whitling is closing in on Ignacio. You seen Whitling, he was coming from that inside split and almost got past Ignacio. So Ignacio's working the wrong way. You know, he started out with a hole shot. Lap number 2, Felin Sali was able to get past him. And then here, I believe on lap number 6, boat number 106, Maddie Elders was able to get past him. And let's see if our German racer out there, Niels Whitling, can also get past Ignacio. Again, not too much space between them. You see, there's your battle for 3rd and 4th place right there. 3rd place is Ignacio, left side of the screen. Whitling trying to chase him down and stay out of the pump wash at the same time. Don't want to ride in that aerated water. Makes your boat a little bit slower. Ignacio, he's going to opt to go to the outside now. He's got people in front of him. And I'm taking a look. Yeah, it's going to be close once again. So you got Niels on the inside. You got, I believe, Felin Sali also on the inside, your race leader. So I believe that Maddie must have taken the outside. So I believe that was your race leader that came out. And there's Maddie Elders, 2nd place. Here's your battle for 3rd. Ignacio still able to maintain that 3rd place position as boat number 15 having to settle for 4th right now. A tough break there for our German racer. Niels Whitling. Whitling took a 4th in the first moto. Looking at another 4th right here, sponsored by WT Fun Sports, NOF, USG, Yamaha of Europe, Jet Pilot, and Ortima. Now I'm wondering exactly where Elders is. We got Ignacio right there. Ignacio still running in that 3rd place position. And once Elders was able to get by, she took off. So Felin Sali, once he got past Ignacio, he is hasta la bye-bye. Maddie Elders trying to catch up to him. But Felin Sali with 60 points coming into this one. If he stays where he's at, he'll grab 60 more and have 120 points going into that final. I haven't seen the T20 Lanacorn either. And Sali working his way around the horseshoe. Over to the top right-hand side, you can see that's your 1st and 2nd right there. There's Maddie Elders on the 106. Making a turn as they head up to go down that back straightaway. And there we go, they'll make the turn and get ready to go down the back straightaway. Still 17. Ignacio back there in the 3rd spot. And 1st and 2nd starting to pull away from the rest of the pack. Felin Sali, Maddie Elders, 3rd place still Ignacio. Anton Ignacio, again out of the Philippines, taking a world championship yesterday. Again, not too much time left to go here in this race number 12, the Expert Runabout, the 1100 stock class. We've got amateur freestyle competition coming up next, and then we'll have 12 more closed races to close out the day for everybody. So, again, we're going to be here all day long. And Paul Pistone letting them know 2 more laps to go. 2 more laps to go. So if Maddie's going to do it, she needs to do it now. Madison Elders out of Spring Grove, Illinois, currently sitting in 2nd place to Felin Sali. 2 more laps to go. Only about 4 seconds in between 1st and 2nd right now. Maddie Elders, sponsored by Nahi. Maddie also sponsored by New American Home Improvement, Certainteed, and Corn Ignite Racing Fuels.
Sally going to most likely take the outside to it and does again. Let's see what Maddie Elders does. She's going to have to try to make a move at some point. She's going to try it right now. Maddie Elders goes to the inside.
Big shout out to my brother Todd, who's listening in on the live stream. Again, not too much time left to go here. 12th and final closed course race before the amateur freestyle competition. Boat number 33, Falin Sali from Chonburi, Thailand, sponsored by NOP, USG, and Flamingo. He was a winner in Moto number 1, and out comes the white flag from Pistone. So one more lap to go for that young man right there, Falin Sali. Made the podium yesterday in one of the 1100, I believe it was 1100 limited class, but looking to take that top spot on the box tonight at the awards in this class right here. Madison Elders right there, just a couple seconds behind Sali, but Elders with a not so good finish in race number 1, a 7th place for Elders in race number 1. I think she found her traction, and I think she's got her confidence out here. You can see the big casino boat taking off right behind her, which means there's going to be a huge wave coming through the middle of the track in just about a minute or so. Your leaders headed toward the top left-hand side of the track as we view it here from the Short Block Technologies Tower of Power. Your race leader through the MasterCard buoy, and it looks like Sali will take the outside here on the final lap. Maddie Elders, you can see right behind him, going to the inside. So if it all depends. If Sali can get through this cleanly, he's going to take the win. But if he makes one little slip, trip, or bobble, my money's on Elders. So again, the final lap, only a couple more buoys to negotiate. Out comes Falin Sali, and he's gassing it all the way through, and he will take the win. Congratulations, number 33, Falin Sali, and there's Maddie Elders. And I'll tell you what, very proud of that Region 6 rider right there, boat number 106, Madison Elders, out of Spring Grove, Illinois, sponsored by Ignite Racing Fuels. Your leader sponsored by NOP, USG, and Flamingo. And third place, there is Ignacio on boat number 17 from the Philippines, Anton Ignacio. He'll take third from Quezon City, and he's sponsored by Robig Builder, 777 Performance by Jumbo Tuner, and the Rudy Project. Once again, all kind of cool stuff going on down here in Performance Alley. Come down and meet Supercross star from the KTM Red Bull team. Juju Bombay is hanging out in Performance Alley right now. And right now, folks, we are going to be taking a break. I hope you enjoy Amateur Freestyle.
What you're going to see next, and also I want to brag up a little bit the two people that you are going to be listening to next, because they are very near and dear to our heart. And I'm going to give a little backstory on them because I've had the privilege of knowing them a long time. So first off, what you're going to watch is freestyle, and it's
Welcome to our proudest moment, tumbling through every single detail, unveiling pristine odysseys ahead, crafting each element for globe-trotting, embarking for the sky. Your magical journey redefined. Thai, smooth as silk.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Lake Havasu 2024 Short Block Technologies World Grand Prix number 1, IJSBA World Finals here in Lake Havasu. Well, folks, here on the live stream, we are going to be taking a break from the Amateur Freestyle. I believe you'll still have the live feed, but we'll be back for the call, race number 13, the Pro-Am Ski Stock, right after Amateur Freestyle. Folks, enjoy Amateur Freestyle. This is Mike Young saying we'll be back, race number 13.
when we were talking about her.
I have a relationship in Thailand. It's the love for the people, for the food, the beautiful nature, and the places. I've cultivated a beautiful relationship in Thailand. What will yours be?
Presented by Freedom Racing.
Official partner, Sport Authority of Thailand.
National Sport Development Funds.
Jet Tribe. Your official riding gear.
Welcome to our proudest moment. Tumbling through every single detail. Unveiling pristine odysseys ahead. Crafting each element for globe trotting. Embarking for the sky. Your magical journey redefined. Thai, smooth as silk.
Official partner, Sport Authority of Thailand.
National Sport Development Funds. Presented by Freedom Racing.
Jet Tribe. Your official riding gear.
I have a relationship in Thailand. It's a love for the people, for the food, the beautiful nature, and the places. I've cultivated a beautiful relationship in Thailand. What will yours be?
Presented by Freedom Racing.
Official partner, Sport Authority of Thailand.
National Sport Development Funds.